Good evening, everybody. Here we are. I don't know why. I'm just like really like, whoo, stressed. I don't know. To those that stream, do you ever get like stressed out before going live? Like, does that stress you out? Even though you're looking at a webcam and chat, does it stress you out at all? Because it's just like, gives me the heebie-jeebies every once in a while. I don't know why. Hi guys, how's it going? Happy Thursday. Happy Thursday evening. We are about to embark on, I would say, oh my word, Cloak Sword gifted a Nancy Drew Walkthroughs membership. What? Oh, Sassy Assy, right on. Let's go. Thank you so much for the gift there, Cloak Sword. That's awesome. Stress, yes, only when tech doesn't work. Hey, there we go. Yeah. Oh, how's everybody doing? Yeah. Only when tech does. Yeah, I don't know. It just stresses me out every once in a while. So tonight's gonna be a slightly different stream, more for me than you guys, because normally I'll put these games into a windowed mode. And I'll show you how my desktop looks right now. I put these games into a windowed mode, and they usually just show up right here. However, Last Train to Blue Moon Canyon is the only game that if I put it into windowed mode, there's issues, which is really annoying. So I'm gonna have to play the game in full screen mode, which is why chat's over here, because when I put a game like Nancy Drew into full screen, it'll push everything on this monitor right over to the right monitor. And so if I have this positioned here, believe it or not, it gets positioned exactly where I want it to on the right monitor, and it's an absolute nightmare. So that's my tech issue for today. So that's how that goes. But anyways, we're playing a great game tonight. Well, sorry. We're playing a great game tonight. There we go. But yeah, it's because of the two different video types that Train has. I don't think so, because I tried putting it into windowed mode on my brother's computer. Totally fine, no problem. And his computer is almost identical to mine, and it worked perfectly fine in windowed mode for a long time. And then recently, it just decided to not work anymore. So we're just gonna be playing. I'm just gonna be playing at full screen, and you guys won't know any different. It'll look the exact same, right there. But yeah, so it'll be good. But I'm really excited, guys. I'm really excited. So we're gonna get right into playing here. I gotta, although I did just, hold on. I think I just goofed something up. I need to minimize that. Put this over there. There we go. Okay, I can do that, and then I'll re-maximize that. I'm gonna pause the music. I'm gonna turn that on. And fingers crossed, we should be okay. Here we go. Yes! It worked! It worked! Wow! That's amazing! I can't believe that worked at all. How are we doing for audio, though? I think the game might be a bit quiet, so I'm gonna... Okay, how do I do this without screwing things up? Let's try this. Yeah, I definitely screwed things up a little bit. You're gonna see the edge of OBS there. Let's just turn the volume up to about there. Let's try there. See what happens. Oh, I gotta fix everything again. See, this is why I hate having to run these games in full screen mode. It's a nightmare for me. It's a nightmare. We'll try that. Okay. I'm so hyped, guys. This is my favorite Nancy Drew game.
Welcome to my latest case, Last Train to Blue Moon
How you guys
Canyon.
doing? How's your week been?
To start, choose Junior or Senior Detective. If you're new to adventure games and need some help, click on Tutorial.
Oh, thanks for the support, Kalina. Really appreciate it.
Dear Hannah,
very much
here
so.
I am at the railroad station along with a handful of other detectives about to board a train bound for who knows where. The only person who knows where we're going is Lori Gerard. That's the young woman who invited everyone. Actually, she didn't really invite me. She invited Frank and Joe Hardy, and they invited me. And I've always wanted to join forces with the Hardy Boys. I just hope this doesn't turn out to be another one of Lori's silly attempts to grab publicity. Some people can be a little too rich and a little too famous for their own good. Wish me luck. Love, Nancy.
Well, people, now that our little orientation tour is over, let's get started. Okay, I, again, am Lori Gerard, and the first thing I want to do is thank you all for coming. John Gray, I am so thrilled that you're taking time out from that TV show of yours to do some ghost hunting here with us. I mean, Ghost Chasers is like the best cable show ever. And Charlena Purcell, I cannot tell you how much I adore those romance novels you write. Your characters just seem so real. And all that stuff you know about the Old West, you are just awesome. And Tino Balducci, only the most famous police detective in the country. And then there's Frank and Joe Hardy. They're amateur detectives. My dad and their dad are old friends. And you must be the other amateur detective, their friend, Natalie?
Nancy Drew?
Whatever. All right, I'll bet you're wondering where we're going. Well, we're going to Copper Gorge, Colorado. Why? To solve the mystery of what happened to Jake Hurley, the man who originally owned this train. Because see, one day in 1903, this train, was found in a place called Blue Moon Canyon, which was out in the middle of the Nevada desert. Only the engineer was on board, and he was dead. As for Jake Hurley, he had disappeared from the face of the earth. Oh, and two more things. Before he disappeared, Jake was rumored to have found the richest gold mine in the world. And the train he owned, this train, his wife Camille died on it while they were going to the gold fields. It was rumored to be haunted.
Spooky.
Oh, she's gone.
Oh my gosh.
What in the world?
Hey, what's going on? People should never go tampering with things they don't understand.
Oh, brother.
It's okay. Everybody just stay calm. No need to panic. I'll get to the bottom of this.
Well, Nancy, you're up on all that social etiquette stuff. What are you supposed to do when your hostess vanishes into thin air?
What an opening cutscene that is, man. I love that. It's great.
If I don't seem concerned, it's because I'm not. Laurie Gerard is a young woman whose only goal in life is to be famous. She craves attention and habitually uses her father's considerable wealth to get it.
It's a fun fact for everybody. Hello to everyone that has just joined, including, apparently, my sister downstairs, and possibly the rest of my family. I'm not too sure. Welcome to the stream. And my sister just said, why does Laurie Gerard low-key sound like Jennifer Coolidge? I'm not going to lie, Gretch, I don't know what Jennifer Coolidge sounds like, so I cannot answer that question. How's the audio level? Because that looked like it was getting really loud for a little bit there. Just let me know.
So you think her disappearing like that is just some kind of publicity stunt?
I just think she couldn't resist showing off in front of all of us minor celebrities. What was your name again?
Nancy Drew. You and I have actually met. Sort of. I called you not too long ago when I was at Shadow Ranch. You gave me some information about Dirk Valentine.
Ah, Nancy Drew.
You remember me?
No.
Aw.
What else do you know about Jake Hurley?
Psst, Nancy. Come here.
Excuse me for a second.
I don't even know. Yeah, I could not tell you what she sounds like at all. Audio's good, perfect. Okay, I was reading a lot of chat, and I wanted to respond to so many things, and I've forgotten everything. But we had a great cutscene that I just didn't want to interrupt. So sorry, guys. Sorry.
Hey, Nance.
Where have you two been?
I followed Tino Balducci.
And I went after John Gray. He went straight to the room in the car that used to be Camille's and didn't come out again. I could hear all these weird noises coming from inside.
Did you talk to him?
I was just about to go in, but the next thing I know, Joe's got my arm in a vice grip and is dragging me back here, babbling about how Balducci's our guy.
Where are the drinks
He found
behind that
something on
bar?
the floor
Good
right where Laurie
question.
was standing when the train went dark. I saw him pick it up and put
That's
it in
a
his
great
pocket.
question.
Then he left.
Why do you pretend to remember when you don't remember her at all? That's so weird. I know, yeah. What was your name again? Ah, Nancy Drew.
Did you see what it was?
When I tried to talk to him, he just kind of brushed me aside and said something snotty like, "I'm on the job here, Junior, so just go back to the playground and stay out of the way." In case you two hadn't noticed, we're not getting a lot of respect around here. Can't we at least tell Balducci that we do stuff for ATAC?
You know the rules.
ATAC?
American Teens Against Crime. We do a lot of undercover work for
Yeah,
them.
we do.
Wonder Cop's probably never even been undercover.
Joe, let it go. What'd Charlena have to
Junior's
say?
more fun,
She thinks
Tino.
Lori is faking this whole disappearance thing.
Natalie Drew.
She's not the only one.
How can you say that? You heard Lori scream.
Anybody can scream, Joe. Especially girls.
Yeah, I like
whose
Frank's
fathers
voice in
have
this
given them
a
acting
lot.
lessons along with everything else they've ever wanted.
What about you, Nancy? What do you think?
I really like Frank's voice in this game, for sure.
I kind of agree with Frank.
You've got to be kidding.
Wonder Cop's never even... Yeah. Wonder Cop. It's the new thing from Dempster's. Wonder Bread? How about Wonder
Do
Cop?
you think maybe one of Lori's other
already
guests
know her
is in
cop.
on her disappearance?
It's certainly possible.
From the way she talked, it didn't sound like she knew any of them.
Maybe that's what she wanted us to think.
Or maybe that's what one of them wanted her to think.
Well, whether Lori disappeared by force or by choice, what we've got to do now is find her.
Right.
Absolutely.
Oh, I thought he was going to say right. Never mind.
Has anyone
Lol.
talked to the engineer?
Not that I know of.
Then I'm going to head up front and tell him what's happened. Maybe he knows something we don't.
Good idea. In the meantime, we'll take another look around in here.
Great. Catch you later.
They say the same thing no matter which option you choose. Yeah, it's very true. Yeah. Frank sounds a little more annoyed than Joe, I think, but...
Engineer, what do you want?
Hello, I'm one of the passengers, and I just thought you should
Tino
know that
being the
Lori
new face of
Gerard has
Wonder Bread, yeah.
disappeared.
So?
Speaking of voices, Frank's voice in Train always reminds me of James Lafferty. Again, I could not tell you what that voice sounds like. I'll have to go listen to it, and I'll get back to you.
I just thought you might want to call the
Thanks,
police
little
or
one cave.
something.
Cheers, bud.
Hey, all I know is I take orders from Mr. Gerard,
got me there.
okay? Right now, my orders are to get this train to Copper Gorge non-stop. And until Mr. Gerard tells me otherwise, that's what I'm gonna do.
But Lori may not even be on the train anymore.
Look, Mr. Gerard may not be a rocket scientist or anything, but even she knows better than to jump off a moving train.
But-
Now, if you'll excuse me, I got me a train to run.
Mackenzie, is it sad that you've replayed these games a million times and still mix up the Hardy Boys? It's no, that's totally fair. I'll give you that one
A
too.
square and a duck.
Engineer could care less if Lori's gone. Oh yeah, he's probably in on it. He probably took her. We're gonna go this way. We're also gonna look at this.
Is this Jake and his wife?
Yes. From what I've read, Camille loved to sing and dance, even in death, apparently. Jake reportedly told people that after she died, he would sometimes see strange glowing lights outside the windows at night, bobbing gracefully alongside the train as if dancing with it. He said he found the sight very comforting. I suspect normal people would have found it terrifying.
Casey Nickerson, has anyone here ever been on a passenger train before? If I did, it was ages ago. I've been on a lot of subway trains to and from work when I was in Vancouver, but beyond that, not so much. Not so much at all.
This must
ooh.
have been the sleeping car.
Let's do this. I'll do this. That there, and then this needs to go here. This needs... Let's put this there. That there. That there. That there. This has to go here, actually. That... Nope. There we go. And then this has to go here. This goes there. Yeah! Orient Express vibes, I know! Another gemstone.
Left pickaxe and lamp with buhl for safekeeping. To open what's closed, lead is the key. Or is it lead is the key?
This music too is just so good. So there's a great Tumblr account, or a few Tumblr accounts actually, that I think, I don't know if any of them, I don't know any of them personally, but they actually try and track down all the real pieces of artwork used in the games. So like these photos, for example, like people have found these actual photos, and I'll show some of them later. Like this used to be, I think it was like from a theater ticket or something for a show, and this is just like a guy, like a German soldier on his bike or whatever. Like it's really, really sweet. There's all these cool things that are just kicking around the internet, you know? And that's one of them.
I need 4 numbers to unlock this, and there's, what, 10,000 possible combinations? Guessing could take me a while.
Oh, I'm just reading chat. I'm getting distracted.
Hi, you're that Nancy person. How you doing? John Gray.
You look pretty busy.
Right now I'm taking time-lapse electromagnetic readings and recording background noise. This was Camille's private car. If she had something to do with Lori's disappearance, analyzing these readings may give me a clue as to Lori's whereabouts.
Are you saying that Camille's ghost kidnapped Lori?
What to most people are ghosts are actually temporary distortions in local electromagnetic fields caused by the presence of residual psychic energy generated by the person or persons who frequented that particular locale. That's my working theory, at least.
Andrew, did you send me a link to those accounts? Possibly. If you did, it was a while ago. Not too sure. It's very possible, though. The Nancy Drew fandom on Tumblr is so devoted and active for the size. Oh yeah, for sure. It's amazing.
That's very interesting.
It's amazing. I love it.
It's all very scientific. But the fact is, Lori's missing. And I, for one, am doing everything in my power to find her. The vibes I'm getting make me think she could be in serious trouble.
Charity, go on. Charity's trying so hard to keep this under wraps, but you're seeing something very, very cool to do with Nancy Drew music next weekend in Sydney. Go on. I'm very curious about that. Very curious. Kelly, your mom says hi. Hi, Kelly's mom. How's it going? How's your day been? Great to have you here.
Charlene Purcell thinks Lori is just playing some kind of joke on us.
Charlene Purcell writes romance novels. End of comment.
Yeah, this is definitely more of an adventure game than a mystery game, Little 1K, for sure. Just walked by your husband with a stream on my phone. He says hi to Maggie, hi to your husband. Thank you so much. There may or may not be an amateur orchestra doing things. Oh my word. Charity, that's amazing. Charity, that's amazing.
What do you think of Tino Balducci?
I kind of feel
That's
sorry for the
amazing.
guy.
Oh, what?
After catching those bank robbers, he can't just be a good cop anymore. He's got to be a great cop. Tough to perform under that kind of pressure.
Is Lori a friend of yours?
First time I met her was when I boarded this train with all the rest of you. I knew her by reputation, of course.
Oh, that's so awesome,
like
Charity. I love that.
Everyone else who reads the tabloids. It doesn't appear that anyone aboard this train is her friend.
Next weekend I'll be in Calgary. Won't be able to make it, unfortunately, but I hope it goes well. That's
Maybe
awesome.
she planned it that way.
That's
You
so
mean
cool.
So we'd concentrate all our efforts on finding Jake Hurley? Possible, although she really doesn't strike me as being the planning type.
I won't keep you any longer.
Come back anytime.
I want to see a Nancy Drew game where we character swap with a historical character playing back in time for a few minutes. Oh, that'd be really cool. Yeah! Oh, that'd be really cool. Jasmine, thanks so much for hanging out. Have a great evening, and we'll see you later. Cheers. Oh, Kalina, I love that idea. That'd be awesome. Like, where we could play as, like, Marie Antoinette and then live part of her life. That would be amazing.
The Little Book of Samplers.
We're gonna look at
Sickly
this too.
Sarah caught a germ so new it made one of her pretty green eyes turn blue. This looks like
Alright.
some sort of game.
Do you guys remember this mini game that used to be on Her Interactive's website back in the day, and then Adobe Flash just decided to not exist? Here's a cool thing. So all the mini games are no longer available on Her Interactive's website, but if you look up a program called Flashpoint, it's actually like an archival project that people have been doing to archive as many Flash-driven mini games and other mini games as well. And you can do almost all the Nancy Drew mini games on Flashpoint. It's amazing. You guys have got to go check it out if you haven't heard of it already. Love it. I use it all the time. And this one's on there. And it's
Wipe out.
and it's not in 15 frames per second, so that didn't happen. Oh, that is just embarrassing. That is just embarrassing. Yeah, Flashpoint, it's incredible. I'll show you guys later. You play Pop Tropic on Flashpoint? Oh, right on. Yeah, thanks, Queen Mount. Appreciate it. Yeah, that was some kind of some kind of start.
Wonder what's in here.
I think my record for this game and like the Flash mini game, I think is like between 28 and 35. That's my record. But beyond that, it gets pretty fast, pretty hard.
Don't do that, please. Those microphones I set up over there are very sensitive. Just about took out my eardrums. You can play that thing when I'm done. I'll let you know when that is, all right?
Okay.
All right, chill out, mate. Oh,
Looks
I
like
would love this
some kind
too.
of sewing sampler. I wonder if there's a relationship between those symbols and those numbers.
This is something I would love to have in real life. Could you imagine just having this hanging on your wall? How cool that would be. Everyone would just say, where's that from? And you just
I wonder what's under
Nancy
here.
Drew.
And what the deal is with
Or
those weird
just say it's a Nancy Drew
bolts.
thing you wouldn't understand, you know? Pull one of those on them. Oh, actually, we're looking... Oh, yeah. Lincoln. Ruth Kensington, 1864. And then, if I can...
Thomasina O'Neill. Looks like Camille was teaching herself how to play
And-
the piano.
Q, Bess, and George.
Hello?
A challenge for ND Crafts? Yes!
Hi, Bess.
ND Crafts, you should totally do
Hey,
it.
George, what's up?
What's up? You're the one who's on the train with a bunch of famous people. You tell us. This is torture, Nancy. I'm dying of curiosity here.
Bess, just calm down.
Oh, like you're not just as curious as I am.
I love Bess and George's
She's the
voice in
one
this
who
game.
insisted we
Their
call
voice
you
actors are so good.
Only because you're driving me crazy. I'm supposed to be helping her paint her room, but every other
So many
brushstroke,
projects.
she's like, where do you think she is now? How do you think the Hardy Boys are doing? Why do you think she hasn't called? What do you think Laurie Gerard is wearing?
Oh, George, that is so not true. I could care less what Laurie Gerard is wearing. So come on, Nancy. You're on a train full of famous people bound for who knows where. So dish already, would ya?
Bess, calm
Yeah, Tori, you know what
down.
I'm saying?
Look
Absolutely.
what you did. You got paint in my hair.
I'm sorry.
And Sneak, absolutely.
You know,
Yes.
actually,
Oh,
that
so
looks
good.
kind of cool.
Nice try, Bess.
No, really?
You're just saying that because you're afraid I'll bail and you'll wind up having to paint this dump all by yourself.
George, I kid you not. You should
I love this-
seriously think
this
about
part
doing
so much.
some major highlights in that color.
What color is it?
Adobe
Adobe
beige.
Nice
Can
try,
someone make an
Bess.
Adobe beige
What's
t-shirt?
going on, Nan?
Our
Yes.
hostess has disappeared.
What do you mean, disappeared?
What color do you suppose Bess
I
is
mean,
using?
the train went into a tunnel, everything went dark, and when the train came out of the
Great
tunnel,
question.
no Lori. She just disappeared.
Publicity stunt.
Adobe beige. What a weird color that is. Who thought of that? Who thought of that and said that's the color we're going with?
My thoughts exactly.
Remember the time she was allegedly kidnapped from her Vegas hotel room?
Yeah, the guy
Vegas.
across the hall just happened
You guys
to
ever
have a
been to
camera
Vegas?
and got it all on tape.
It made the evening news in practically every city in the country. And then there was her daring escape
You guys
the
are
next
great.
morning.
Yeah.
Only it turns out she faked the whole thing.
Of course, she claims her ex-boyfriend faked it to get back at her. She thought she was really being kidnapped.
Like anybody believes that.
Sounds to me like somebody has been spending a lot of time reading the tabloids.
George has.
Very funny. So what else is going on?
Before she disappeared, Lori told us that the purpose of this train trip is to find out what happened to Jake Hurley, the train's original owner.
Was he murdered or something?
Vegas
No
is
one
something
knows.
else indeed.
He was married to a woman named Camille, but she died, and he eventually vanished while mining for gold. His train was found abandoned in Blue Moon Canyon, Nevada, with no one on board but his dead engineer.
Whoa,
Spooky.
Have any theories?
Yeah, I've been to Vegas before, and I hated almost every minute of it, except for the part where we watched a concert. That was a good part.
Not yet.
But beyond that,
the
it was
train
terrible.
is also rumored to be haunted by his dead wife.
So first Hurley's wife dies, then Hurley vanishes, then the engineer dies, then Lori vanishes. A pattern, maybe?
Bess, do us all a favor and leave the detective work to Nancy, okay?
Has either of you been to Copper Gorge, Colorado?
Never heard of the place. Why?
Well, that's where the train I'm on is headed. Apparently, Jake Hurley buried his wife Camille there after she died on the train.
She died on the train? Ew, creepy.
Joette, is that how you pronounce her name? Random fact, some Nancy Drew games you can go the whole game without talking to certain characters. Yes, there are a few games where you can do that. My favorite one is The White Wolf of Icicle Creek because you can avoid talking to two characters. And I won't say which two, but you can avoid talking to two characters. It's amazing.
Jake used to see strange lights at night bobbing alongside the train and thought it was Camille dancing.
Super
Josh, it
Yeah,
might be?
I just
I'm not
got
100%
goosebumps.
sure.
Which is hard when you're practically covered in paint.
Talk to you soon.
We'll be right here.
Yeah, washing the paint out of our hair.
Ha! Good luck. I will say, my one gripe with this game, and it's not even that big of a gripe because I get to look at all the environments more and more, is having to go, if you are in like the first train car and you got to get all the way to the caboose, it's a bit of a hassle to have to go all the way back and forth or whatever, as well as watch the train transition animations. Like, that takes up a lot of time. As much as I love it, it takes up time.
Hey, Nancy, right?
That's right, Nancy Drew.
Amateur detective, huh?
It's a
Never thought
very
about becoming
linear
a
location. Yes.
real detective? You know, like me?
You mean become a police detective? No, I never have.
It's a great
Sherlock
job.
Gamer sounds good.
I
See you
love
later.
it. You, heard about those bank robberies I solved, right?
Yes, I sure did.
Baffling case. Two-man team at 17 banks in 3 states in 5 days. FBI had no idea who the perps were. But after forcing their vehicle to a stop, confronting them, despite the fact that they were armed and giving chase, I single-handedly made the collar.
All right. Do you guys like Tino, or do you guys hate Tino? Where are you guys at? Because I'm on the like side of Tino for sure.
I heard they stalked because you accidentally
Definitely.
rear-ended them.
You heard wrong.
You heard wrong. You see, Nancy,
Like to
when
hate
somebody
Tino,
does
hate
something
Tino, love
really
Tino, despise
remarkable
him.
in this
Not a
country,
fan.
the first thing everybody else does is try to tear him down.
Just want to smack him.
Reporters, late-night comedians, even
He's
some
got a
of my
smackable,
fellow officers,
smackable face.
all
Isn't
have
he?
been spreading vicious lies about me. Why? Because they've never done anything remarkable in their sorry little lives, and they're jealous. Anyway, you should look around in here. Lots of interesting stuff. This was Jake's private car, you know.
Tino's ego always gets massive.
I understand
It's
that
really
you
funny.
found something on the floor in the dining car.
Yeah, at first I thought it was an old coin, but it turned out to be some kind of slug.
Where do you think it came from?
Probably been lying there for 100 years. May have served a purpose back then, but now, worthless.
May I see it?
Sure, in fact, here, keep it. Wear it around your neck or something. That way, when people ask you where you got it, you can tell them Tino Balducci gave it to you.
The Tino Balducci. Brilliant.
Oh, thank you.
What else can I do for you?
Hold on. I do need to check one quick thing. No, I don't. No, it's fine. Yes, I do.
So, what do you think happened to Lori?
Well, she could have been kidnapped. She could have been tossed off the
Hold on,
train.
give me 1 second, guys.
She could be hiding from us. But I obviously won't know which until I've gathered all the facts.
When do you think that will be?
I'll know the facts when I know the facts. The truth can't be rushed, you know.
I can say that again.
You've been a big help.
Not a problem.
Okay, I need to check. Hold on. I'm gonna save our game really quickly. Sorry, guys. I'm gonna be that guy for a very hot second here. For a very, very, very hot second here. Hold on. What happened there? What? Oh. Sorry, guys. Give me 1 second. Got a slight thing to deal with here. Okay. Sorry. I'm so sorry, guys. You know what? I'm gonna do one quick thing. I'm very, very sorry. We're gonna pop to here for a quick second, play a bit of music. Give me 1 second. Hold on. Okay, I think we're good. Sorry. I'm so sorry, guys. That was an unexpected sorry. We're good. We're fine. We're fine. I made we're good. It's fine. We're okay. Everything's okay. Everything's okay. How's it going? Okay, sorry. We just let's
What's going on?
sorry.
Have you had a chance to talk to Charlene
Sorry, guys.
herself?
Now, why would I want to do a thing like that?
Yeah, we're good.
You don't like her?
I can't stand those sappy books she writes. And seeing as I said as much during an interview on national TV once, it's a pretty safe bet she doesn't like me.
Have you talked to John Gray?
The fuzz is
ghost
back.
guy?
Oh no.
Total quack.
Run,
Only
Tino's
reason
here.
I talked to him would be to arrest him for fraud.
It's been great talking to you.
Don't mention it.
Okay. Yes. Okay. I'm sorry. I'm so distracted. It's not even funny. It's really bad. Anyways, let's do some pipes while we're here. Pipes, am I right? I can't keep it together, man. Oh my goodness. That's all right. That's all right. We'll be okay. Everything's gonna be fine. But yeah, we were talking about if we like Tino or not. That's right. I am the fuzz. Oh yeah, I know. I was just giving Tino a chance to... I don't know. I realize I'm screwing this up big time here. This should be... like that, like that, like that, like that. Except that's completely wrong. Because this needs to be over here, this needs to be there, and that needs to be there.
All done.
Man! So, which car on the train is your favorite? Oh, Andy Crafts is a great question. I would have to say probably the next car is my favorite.
An old scale. Strange. It seems to be built into the wall. Those symbols look like the ones I saw in that sampler.
Yeah,
That square and that duck look very familiar.
I would say definitely the next car is my favorite. Look at this. Like, look how awesome this is. And all the cool things you can do in here. Like, look at this. How sweet is that? Oh, it's so cool. It's so cool. It's so cool. Yeah, I think that's the coolest thing. Let's go look at the drawers, though, while we're here, because the drawers have a lot of cool things, too. It's a very intricate car, for sure. The caboose or Jake's car. The caboose is really nice. I will 100% give you that one, for sure. Jake's car is really great, too. I like Camille's a lot, as well. Love when you see... Thanks, Emily. Welcome to the stream. How's it going? Brilliant to have you here.
Looks like to make this thing, whatever it is, I'm going to need a spyglass, a pickaxe, and a lamp. Citrine, amethyst, zircon, those are all gemstones, I think.
I think they're all gemstones. But we'll need that anyways. It'll be... Camille's is so crafty. Or creative and crafty, in your opinion? Oh, for sure. For sure.
Silver. What do all those colors have to do with silver?
Orange, blue, green, red, purple, yellow. We'll find out. It's so Jules Vernian. Oh, for sure. I love the little Worldwide Broadcasting sign-in sheet there, too. I think that's so great.
Looks like I need to enter 8 letters into this thing. The question is, which 8 letters?
That remains to be seen, I guess. What are you guys on about? Jolie, what? What just happened? Did I not see that? Did I not see what? fine. Okay. I'm not gonna lie, that is actually what I was really, really stressed about. I was stressed about that all morning. All day. That was the most stressful thing. I thought, because I can't do anything for Nancy's birthday tomorrow, I thought I'd give Nancy a little birthday gift, tie into the hacking theme a little bit. And I was so stressed out about it. Like, that's why I haven't been focused. Like, and when I had to go on to a break there, I had to make sure I wasn't going to screw anything up. So that's how that went. But I thought, and I kid you not, I had a really hard time finding something that I thought, okay, let's do a happy birthday to Nancy Drew thing to do. And I couldn't find anything I liked. So I just typed in happy birthday Nancy Drew, or Nancy, I guess. Dolly Parton showed up, and I was like, oh, this could be good. And doctored that up a little bit, and that's really about it. I was going to do it at, I'm forgetting what numbers I got to press here. I was going to do it at 7:34 my time until about 7:30 I realized, oh, we've got tech issues, and then I had to go and fix those. So
Lori? Oh my god.
So yeah, that's what that was
I never
about.
thought you'd be the one to find me. No offense.
Stream is sponsored by Dolly Parton. Yeah, right.
Nancy Drew.
Yeah.
Well, as you can see, I wasn't really spirited away by ghosts or anything. That bookshelf in the dining car, you step on this thing in the floor in
That
there,
was totally
and it
intentional.
slides open.
I wanted to just dive into the hacking thing.
disappearing for weeks.
And Dolly Parton had nothing to do with anything except for the fact that
So it
what
was
she
just
said was
all
good.
for show?
Well, not entirely.
Oh, was there
See,
no
here's
audio?
The deal.
Oh,
My dad
no.
wound up with this train when he bought out NORAM shipping. They'd been storing it in this old warehouse
if there's no
outside
audio,
St.
then
Louis
that's
for so
really
long
unfortunate.
that everybody had just forgotten about it. Anyway,
Was there really
after,
no
like,
audio?
mass begging on my part, Dad had the
I'll do it
train
again for you
restored
guys
to
with
working
audio.
condition
I'll do it again
and got
later.
me
It'll
an
be way
engineer
better.
And track permits and all that
Oh,
other
that's too
stuff
bad. So I screwed
until
it up after
finally,
all. Well.
here we are, on our way to
And
find
you know
out
what I
what
screwed
happened
up?
to Jake Hurley.
You know what
I
okay, I'll
think
tell you
you
what I
were going
screwed
to
up here.
explain why you kidnapped yourself.
Dang it.
Oh,
Okay,
right.
I'll do it again. I'll do
Well,
it again.
see, I was one of the first people in like 100
There were
years to
subtitles,
set
yeah.
foot on this train, okay? Everything
It died
was
when
just
Dolly
the way
appeared
it
on
was
screen.
when Jake
It didn't die.
disappeared.
It purposely went to
Except
black. It was
I
brilliant.
also found this.
Okay, I'll
It's a letter that
the
Jake
silence
wrote
worked.
in
Okay, good.
1901 to his
I'll
niece
play it with
back
audio because I
east.
liked it more with
He
audio.
was real paranoid about claim jumpers, which is why he never told anyone where his mine was. But he was also afraid something would happen to him, and no one would ever know where it was. So he
Oh, I
wrote
can't believe I
this
screwed
letter
that up.
to his only
No!
living
That's
relative,
okay.
Ruth Kensington. Here, take it.
You want me to have it? Why?
It just couldn't, I know, yeah.
Because you found
It already
me.
copyrighted the
See,
audio.
In that letter, Jake tells Ruth that everything she needs to figure out
Oh, the
where
whole
his
stream
mine
stopped.
is,
Oh, really?
is on this train.
Oh, that is scary,
He
isn't it?
also warns her that his wife's spirit is on the train too, which kind of creeps me out. But the thing is, to find Jake's lost mine, we need the train.
How do you know this Ruth person didn't find the mine decades ago?
Mostly because I found that letter in the wastebasket. It was like she'd gotten so ticked off trying to follow her nutty uncle's clues that she finally
Absolutely,
said to heck
little
with
one
the whole
cave,
thing.
for sure.
So you want me to try to figure out where the mine is?
Uh-huh. As for the other people on board, if you want to show them that letter, go ahead. It's totally up to you. We're going to Copper Gorge because that's where Jake buried Camille, so I figured his mine might be somewhere around there too. But if you think we need to go somewhere else, you just let me know and I'll have the engineer take us there.
I'll come back later.
As soon as you figure it out, let me know.
Joette, how does she even get from the bookcase to the back of the train? They're not connected. She went through the bookcase and then ran right through the door and then just booked it to the end of the train. That's how it worked. Anyways, I'm going to quickly show you guys the actual video with audio. Because here's what happened, right? Is that I thought, oh, you know, it'd be kind of funny to do this video. And then all of a sudden, I realized if I do it, it's going to pick up the audio from the game at the same time and mute me, which was really a bit of an issue. And so I thought we can't have the game audio and the video audio, so we're gonna mute it. And I last minute decision screwed it up anyway. So, anyways, guys, this is the video in its full glory. I hope you enjoy.
That's right, Nancy. This one's for you. Happy birthday, Nancy.
I forgot to to unmute myself. Wow. So that's what it was supposed to sound like. That's what it was supposed to do. What it's supposed to. That's it.
Yes?
How come you didn't try to find the mine
yeah.
yourself?
Maybe I did. Or maybe I just thought letting other people try to find it would be a good excuse to throw a party. I like parties.
Could have been a lot smoother. I'll tell you that. But
How well do you know your guests?
Well,
am I still
I don't
muted?
know you or those Harvey guys at all.
Hardy. Frank and Joe Hardy.
Whatever. I didn't know John Gray before this either, but I love his show. And I figured he'd jump at the chance to investigate an honest-to-goodness haunted train. And now that someone has finally found me,
Okay,
I
good,
can
perfect.
finally go meet him for real.
Jules, so that was I wanted to do, because I'm not going to be around for Nancy's birthday tomorrow. I might be able to pop into Kalina's stream tomorrow. I'll have to wait and see. But because I won't be able to do anything, I thought we'll have a little bit of fun. We'll do a little teaser for Nancy Drew 34, have a bit of a hacking theme going on. It might have been a little bit too on the nose, but either way, had a bit of fun with it. And Dolly Parton showed up, so it was great.
What about Tino Balducci?
I met Tino
me,
right
Sal,
after he
welcome
got
to the
famous
stream.
for solving those robberies. Inviting him here for this was a no-brainer.
Little one cave, yeah, exactly.
I mean,
That's
what
exactly
an
it,
awesome
yeah.
detective. And those piercing eyes of his, you just know his mind's in there going 90 miles an hour.
Either way, I can de-stress now, so it's great.
How well do you know Charlena Purcell?
I just know her from her books, which are so good.
So
in fact, I just
good.
started reading her latest one, The Moon Tells No Lies. See, what I'd really like to do is write romance novels. Everybody who knows me says I'd be really good at it. In fact, a while back, I sent Charlena some ideas,
It's
just to see
absolutely.
what she thought.
And?
She hated them.
I'll come back later.
I'll be waiting.
Have you actually met Dolly before? That's awesome. Like you used part of the Science Spy teaser phone hack. Yes, I did. Yeah, there's that tone at the end, and then the little like cutout noise. Those are both from the Silent Spy. Absolutely. The drawer's missing. Oh, no, it's not. That's always good. Oh, Cora. Yeah,
I
you
can
just
use this to open that grate I saw in Camille's car.
Yeah, it's gonna. I hope I can make it to at least part of Kalina's stream. So we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens.
The 3rd of November, 1903.
Okay, I'm not gonna-
Looks like a dance floor, maybe?
I spent enough time screwing around with that video that I'm just
I
not
wonder
gonna.
if this has something to do with that list
Yeah,
of
I'm just
cities
gonna
Jake
blast through
mentioned
this
in his
now.
letter to Ruth.
Your family were extras in one of her music videos when you were young. Oh, really? Oh, that's awesome. That's so cool, man. You'll have the prize submission open through the weekend. Yes, you will. Yeah, so that's true. So for those that can't make it to Kalina's stream, and she'll mention this at the stream. Yeah, she has like a weekend prize going, which is pretty sweet. So yeah, there's always a chance to get in on the action. And then there's the VOD, so you can watch the VOD back, which is always good. Okay, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, it's nope. Next is Central. Shoot. What do I think we're going to get for Nancy's birthday from her interactive tomorrow? I think we're going to get a whole series of videos like we did with Midnight in Salem, interviewing the actors about the characters they're playing. That's my guess. I've got a feeling we're going to get a whole bunch of voice actor stuff tomorrow, because they've been heavily teasing the voices and recording stuff, and I'll go over Brittany's video at the end of the stream today. But yeah, that's my guess. That's my guess. Okay, we got Dodge City. Virginia City. And Tombstone. Has anybody ever been to Tombstone before? Aside from the ones in graveyards. Neverstabah. I was like I remember when that was such a big deal when
Guess I'm done.
her interactive streamed this game.
All that's
Colleen
left
and
is a
Lindsay.
jumble of letters.
Such a classic jumble of letters. I think that typeface is called Harriet as well. Fun little fact to keep, by the way. Need some Neverstabah merch. Oh,
That
totally.
must be the projector Jake mentioned in his letter to Ruth.
It was a sign off, yes. We're excited to finally talk about who's returning to Game 34. Oh, I know! Yeah, I'm sure you've been seeing all these theories and just, like, keeping it inside. Yeah. Who does everyone think is going to be returning for Game 34?
According to that diagram I found, those 6 gemstones are supposed to go in these 6 holders, but I have no idea which one goes where.
So we've...
Jake said a spyglass goes here. Jake said a lamp goes here.
That he did, didn't he? Brillis, give me both. Whatever one you prefer. I will leave that one up to you. Okay, what was the
Looks
solution
like
for
an
this?
old-fashioned
It was orange.
cigar box. Wonder why it's locked. And what does AG mean?
What was it? Orange, blue, purple, yellow, red, green, or something? Definitely not. Definitely not. Definitely not. Definitely not. It's orange, blue, green, red, purple, yellow. Whoops. Orange, blue, green, red, purple. There's so many of these color combos I just cannot keep in my head. Sticking with your guess of Maya, Ned, Bess, and George, the Hardy Boys. Guess depends on what the actual mystery is. You hope Ned is getting a full model. Kalina, don't know if they're announcing anything tomorrow, but you know all the characters. Fair enough, fair enough. You're still feeling like Rick Harlan, Ned, Bess, George, Frank, Joe, either Ned or someone from Finn or STFD. Kalina will finally be able to talk about how Sherman Trout is returning for Game 34. Absolutely. You're thinking Ned and maybe Bess and George. Carson Drew. The villains from Phantom of Venice and the Captive Curse, maybe. You want Ned, but him being a phone contact wouldn't be that new and exciting. Hope Alexei Markovic makes a reappearance as a phone friend. If they do bring back Alexei, they'd have to find a voice that's good enough to be Alexei, for sure. For sure.
Looks like a pattern for some kind of dance step. Maybe I'd better keep this.
Return of Eustacia would be great, yeah.
Wilson Carbide and Acetylene Works.
Ontario! Canada
Always
represents.
your friend, Thomas Wilson.
Mr. Wilson! Whoa, no. Her interactive may have changed everything, but knowing whose decision it is, I highly doubt it. Touche. Okay. We did this already, didn't we? We're gonna not go and do that again. Nancy's coming back. Yeah, exactly. Exactly, guys. Nancy Drew coming back, returning for her own game series. Okay, we're talking to
What's
him.
up?
I found Lori safe and sound in the caboose, so I guess those vibes you got about her being in serious trouble were wrong.
Strange. My vibes are never wrong. What's even stranger is I'm still getting them. So maybe they're not about Lori. Maybe they're about you.
Me? I'm not in any trouble.
Oh, does it,
Trust
Josh?
me.
That's awesome.
Either you or Lori is, or soon will be, in big trouble.
Could you be more specific?
Welcome, Jordan.
Unfortunately,
How's your
no.
day been? How you doing?
Thanks for the chat.
Great to have you here.
Goodbye.
They better announce this info tomorrow or you'll scream. Ha 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 ha. Oh.
That tool I saw in the caboose. I bet that's what you used to unscrew these bolts.
Okay, let's do this. Oh, there's no need to do that. Okay. What if they tell us that Jonah Von Spreek is coming back, and we're like, that tells us nothing. Exactly, right? Clea, thanks for hanging out. Hope you can get those boys into bed, and we'll see you later. Cheers. Oh, this puzzle. Okay, so that's good then. So I can just do that. Nope. Oh, I'm still like stressed out from that bloody video.
More pipes to connect.
So we need... There we go. No, that's not right. There we go. That's what we need.
Here we go.
We'll have past characters like Ryan Kilpatrick, Guadalupe Camillo, and Jamila Aldine return too. We'll have to wait and see. We'll have to wait and see. Oh, man. We're going for an hour. We haven't even done anything. This is great. This is fantastic. Our returning character will be U-Station and drop-off. Yeah, exactly right. It's a me, Nancy-o. If it's just Deirdre again, she's our Watson moving forward in every game.
Hey,
yeah,
Nancy.
right?
What's with the Cheshire Cat
That'd
grin?
be good.
You found Lori.
Yep, she's holed up in the caboose. And as a reward for finding her,
Oh,
she
it
let me have
totally
this.
caused me more stress
It's
than
a
you
letter
guys.
from Jake to his
For
niece,
sure it
in which
did.
he leaves clues telling her how to find his mine. Only the clues are extremely obtuse.
You found Lori, you got the letter with all the clues. Guess you don't need us anymore.
Oh, Joe, quit pouting. Want any help?
Are you kidding? You bet I do.
Now you're talking.
It stands to reason that the only person other than Jake
Savannah-
who had to have known the location of
Savannah
Jake's mine
Wooham.
was the engineer on Jake's train.
Very true.
Not necessarily. Jake
Kicked
might not have
puppy
told
Joe
him the
Hardy.
exact location. Maybe he just had him drop him off somewhere nearby.
Well, still, we'd be way ahead of the game if we knew where that drop-off
Tori,
point
that's
was.
very true. That's very true. Very true.
If the engineer had any surviving relatives, we may be in luck.
The guy died more than 100 years ago. How are we supposed to find out his name?
Maybe Charlena What's-Her-Face could tell us how to go about it.
Good idea, Frank. I'll ask her. I found a diagram for some kind of contraption that Jake designed, but to operate it, you need his pickaxe and some kind of lamp or lantern, which it looks like he gave to somebody named Buell.
Buell? Joe, show her!
Show her what?
That old picture we found!
Okay.
We found this on the bookshelf. See? Buell's Supplies and Pawn Shop. That's gotta be the same Buell Jake gave his axe and lantern to.
Yeah, 100 years ago. And the guy was a pawnbroker, Frank. The stuff's probably long gone.
Or maybe it's still somewhere in Copper Gorge.
Well, that's where we're headed, so let's just hope for the best.
Right.
I still think Joe looks a little bit like Dieter from the next game.
See you soon.
Just
Sounds
a little
good.
bit. Yeah, I think this look for Frank and Joe is just perfect. Yeah, well, this Frank and Joe really is, I think, my favorite of all of them. We need to steal. Well, we'll look at this real quick.
It looks
here.
like there's something behind this painting, but I can't seem to move it. An eagle. Where else have I seen an eagle?
I need to steal this. There we go. So what do we have? We got 1, 2, 3. Boom. Perfect. Yeah, you know what I mean? He does look a bit like Dieter, doesn't he? Dieter von Schwesterkrank.
What is that?
Working on finishing finals so you can have a fun tomorrow before a weekend of work. Ooh. Well, best of luck to you, Cora. I hope it goes well for you. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. Man, that was such a mad puzzle. That was such a mad puzzle. Yeah, not many characters wear vests in these games, do they?
Whoa!
Whoa!
Somebody must have thrown the emergency brake.
The question is, did somebody throw the brake? Or something?
Oh, Joe, now you sound like Lori.
Hey, I was the first one on the scene, and I saw no one.
Who was the next person on the scene?
John Gray. Then Balducci came bursting through one door while Frank and the engineer came through the other. Boy, was that guy ticked. He said the train could have derailed. He reset the brake, muttered a few choice words, then headed back to the engine just as
Jane's
you and Lori
monster
showed
book
up.
is right here.
Everybody was there except Charlena. I don't think she left her laptop the
I
whole
always
time.
forget about that one. Look at that, little Jane's little monster book. Little nightmares.
Do you think she could have thrown
Brilliant.
the brake and snuck back to her laptop without your seeing her?
Not likely, but possible, I guess.
The question is, why?
Holly, I'm not
what
too
did
sure.
she or
Great
anybody else
question.
stand to gain by stopping the train?
Answer?
Oh yeah,
Which
yeah.
is why I
Sneak,
think we
that's
should
true,
at least
yeah.
consider the possibility that something less human in nature may be at work here.
Ah, Joe.
Ah,
I'm going to
Joe.
see if Balducci's done dusting for fingerprints. Catch you later.
Risha, that's an amazing question. John Gray? Gray? With an E or an A? Who knows? Alright, back to what we were gonna do, but couldn't.
Darn, the name of the shoes is so faded I can't tell what it is. Maybe Bess and George can help me figure out who made them.
Okay, so that's good. So let's give these two a quick callerino.
Hello?
Hi, Bess.
Hey, what's going on?
This
The
one.
name of the company that made Jake's wife's dancing shoes is too faded to read. But to find
Shorty
Jake's
would be the
mine, I
opening
need
scene
to
of
know
the new
what it
game.
is.
Yeah, right?
Hey, I know what you can do. Take a picture of them with your cell phone, then send it to us, and we'll check them out for you.
But I thought you guys had to paint Bess's room.
Boring. Besides, we're going to have to take a break soon because we're almost out of paint.
Excuse me.
Probably because Bess has gotten more on me than she has on the walls.
Anyway, send us a picture of the shoes via cell phone as soon as you can.
Actually, I already sent you a picture of the shoes.
Well then, hey, we're on it.
Ah, you guys are the greatest.
I know.
Need anything else?
I'll talk to you guys later.
Remember, when in doubt, call.
Love a Moriarty-style Shorty return where here's Shorty shows up on all the TVs. Yeah, right? Just shows up on the TV in the cafe. I'd love that. That'd be hilarious. Ooh, the parrot will order cold brew. Very clever. Very clever.
Well, it's the little lady detective. What do you need?
I found Lori. She was hiding in the caboose.
Oh, yeah?
A camera phone was very fancy in 2005. Oh, totally. Now it's there. And it's not a phone, but it's a tablet. It works. It's got a camera on it too. It's great.
She disappeared because she wanted to see
Yeah,
who'd
but it's
find
totally
her first,
true though, Maggie.
which is why she left that clue behind.
That slug? I mean, I knew that slug was a clue. That's why I gave it to you. I mean, I could have found Lori no sweat. But I thought, hey, why not give somebody else a shot? And you came through. Nice job.
Thank you.
But look, from now on, if you come across anything that may have something to do with Jake hurling his mind, okay? Just so I can, give you advice, help you sort things out. After all, the opportunity to work side by side with a world-famous police detective doesn't come along every day, you know.
Did you find any fingerprints on the
Tino's
emergency
so
brake
great.
handle?
I love him.
None that were any help, thanks to Casey Jones up there. I told
Such a
the
good
geezer
voice
not
actor.
to touch anything, but he went and got his big, fat, oily paw prints all over the place. If we didn't need him to drive the train, I'd charge him with obstruction of justice.
Did you do anything else besides look for fingerprints?
Of course. As a matter of fact, I found this. Probably fell out of the perp's pocket while he was yanking on the handle.
Looks like some kind of thermometer.
Yeah, like the
Excuse
kind a
me,
certain
man.
ghost hunter uses on that bogus show of his.
You think John Gray threw the break? But why would he do that?
Because they're thinking about axing his show, that's why. I checked with this buddy of mine in
Side
LA.
by side.
Gray's got to come up with something real big real soon, or he's toast. And you can't get much bigger than a train with a spooky past that's prone to strange accidents, now can you?
No, you can't. Musical Blonde, thank you so much. Welcome to the stream. I really appreciate that. Thank you very much.
Have you confronted John with your suspicions?
All in due time. I always like to get my ducks in a row
Oh, this
before
yeah.
I make an
Michael
arrest.
Morris, this version for sure. He just sounds like the guy in White Wolf. He just sounds like the guy that had a great life and now is being hired. I wouldn't say out of pity, but he's like, I don't know, he's like the old washed up actor that is just trying to get a job and happens to land one with someone who thinks he's cute. In this case, I think he's got, you know, a little more action going on, but in White Wolf, I don't think so.
You're going to arrest him?
Hey, the train could have derailed. We're talking reckless endangerment, attempted assault, maybe even attempted murder. John Gray wanted publicity. That's exactly what I'm gonna give him.
In White Wolf, he feels shoehorned in. Yeah, it's because you only really need to talk to him like twice in that game.
How did you and Lori meet?
We met at a party in New York. Nice girl. Not a lot upstairs, but nice girl.
You're saying it's because we didn't need to do his stupid list puzzle? I'm saying it because he's way more entertaining in this version than he is in the other one. I just like that his writing more in this version, but
She seems to have a thing for your
yeah.
eyes.
Yeah, she always told me they were... I mean, she told me once that she thought they were very, brown.
What do you think happened to
Excuse me.
Jake Hurley?
He probably died trying to work that mine of his all by himself. But I'll let you in on a
Excuse me
secret.
again.
I'm onto
Goodness
something
me.
that could crack this case wide open.
What did you find?
Sorry, can't go into detail. Let's just say that thanks to yours truly, what happened to Jake Hurley won't be a mystery much longer.
How old is Lori supposed to be versus how old Tino? I think Tino is in his...
Thanks for your help.
Don't mention it.
I'd assume Tino would be in his like mid to late 40s or sorry, mid to late 30s or early 40s. That's my guess. And I assume that Lori would be, I don't know, mid 20s, mid to late 20s. That's my guess. That's my guess. Oh, Lori or early 20s. Yeah, that works too. I cannot judge people's ages. I really can't. I cannot look at anybody and say, I think you're this old. I can't do it. I can't do it. It's impossible for me. Let's call Bess and George.
Hello?
Me again. Just checking to see whether you were able to find out the name of those dancing shoes yet.
Your wish is our command, but hang on to your hat. The name is a real mouthful. The shoes were made by Chaussette Chateauyan, Chassettettes.
He needs to buy paprika. Yeah.
Oyantes. That's French for shimmering socks. Apparently, if you were into dancing in the 1870s, that was the company to get your shoes from.
Chaussette Chateauyan. Got it. Thanks,
No,
guys.
that's true, Michael.
Thanks
Yeah.
for letting us help.
It's 5 years to turn 6 year older. Oh, sneak. That's brilliant. Yeah. No, it's especially hard.
I'll talk to you guys later.
Let us know what happens.
I find it to be especially hard with video game characters. Unless there's like distinctive features like gray hair and wrinkles or like obviously like a child, but anyone between the ages of like 18 to 50, 18 to 40, let's say, I probably will not be able to figure out how old they are just by looking at them. No way. I cannot do that. That's impossible for my little brain. Or my massive brain, I guess I should say. But yeah. You know. Right. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay. Let's try this here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Nice! Yeah, well, exactly. Yeah, little one cave. Totally. Looks can be deceiving. Absolutely.
Guess Camille liked to collect dolls.
Doesn't help that most of the characters in this game look middle-aged regardless. Yeah, right? Totally. Okay. Doll part. I'm gonna just kind of blast through this one here. Where's the, There it is. Put red dress. You go right there. This goes here, that goes there. This goes there. This goes there, that goes there, and that goes there. Hey! There we go. Fantastic. Wonder if they ever remove Jake's body from its resting place. I would be surprised if they did. Totally lurking while working on your post-mark. Andy Crafts, fantastic. Lurk away, my friend. Yeah, which doll is your favorite? What's everyone's favorite doll? Just out of curiosity. Joanna, welcome to the stream. Can't stay, wanted to pop in. Thank you so much for popping in. I hope you're doing well, and hope you can enjoy the rest of your evening. Thank you so much. I'll see you around the internet. Okay, so we got, what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Brilliant. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes, okay, perfect. Fantastic. What is your favorite Nancy Drew game? My personal favorite is this one right here. Last Train to Blue Moon Canyon. Love it. How about you? People find it hard to tell my age. I'm 21 and people assume that I look 16 or 17 and still in high school. But in reality, you're finishing your third year of college? Well, there you go. Oh, Michael, that's brilliant. Like how Rose in MHM is supposedly young but looks 50. I know, she looks so old. It's so true. Okay, square and a duck. Right. Square, so we need 2, 3, 1, 7, 3, 8, 1.
There. With
Boom.
any luck, I just opened the stove in the dining car.
Hey, there we go. You're a uni professor, and sometimes I still ask if you're a student. Oh, really? Holy cow. Yeah, that'll do it. That'll do it. Playing Tune with your husband, and we want to play this one next. Oh, yeah, no spoilers allowed. Not for this one. This is a banger. If I didn't know your age... Oh, buddy. That is a great question. I would assume mid-20s. I would assume mid-20s.
James Thurston.
All right.
Nancy, you missed it.
Missed what?
The argument of the century.
Joe, he's exaggerating.
Oh, come on. You heard them. They were ready to tear each other to shreds.
Who?
Charlena and Lori.
All we heard was the tail end of it, and unfortunately, we really couldn't make out what they were saying.
Oh, Mackenzie.
So you don't know what they were arguing about?
No.
Whatever it was, both of them were absolutely out of their minds, livid.
And it would probably be a good idea to find out why.
Let me look into it. I'll talk to you later, okay?
You know where to find us.
Well, it's really funny because, you know, I work at a toy store, and it's so easy for people... Oh, hold on. We're going to actually talk to you real quick again. 'Cause I need to...
Back already?
I think I know the
Hold
name
on.
of Jake Hurley's engineer. James Thurston.
Great! What else do you know about him?
Well, nothing.
Good.
Good.
Yeah, finding out more about him will give us something to do. We'll look into it.
See you in a bit.
You better.
Yeah, because, you know, when people come in asking to look for toys for, like, a newborn or a young kid or whatever, because I have been working there for, like, over 4 years now, and I've had to do research on these toys to know which ones are the best for which age groups. I still don't know very well. You know, and I've seen kids come in and how parents act. I've had so many people assume, and also just because I've got, you know, a bit of facial hair, assume that I'm A, married, and B, a dad. Both of which are false. Very false right now. It's still fascinating, though.
Yes?
Oh, I need
What are you working on?
I'm writing my next book. I'm on a deadline, so until I write those two most
Maggie.
wonderful of all three-letter words, the end, everywhere I go, my laptop goes, and
Eric,
every
do it.
chance I get, I write.
Wait, are you
I
a
found Lori.
filmmaker,
She's
Eric?
in the caboose. You were right. She disappeared because she wanted
That's
to see
awesome.
which of us would find her first.
And you won. Congratulations.
Congratulations. Youngest Nancy Drew character is probably Lucas. How old is Lucas compared to Jane? That's what I'm curious about.
What else do you know about Jake Hurley? You know, the man who originally owned this train?
Wealthy, imaginative, adventurous, stubborn, egocentric, and most importantly, he was smitten at the age of 35 by a young French woman named Camille Voulet, who died about a year after they were married.
Where was he from?
East Coast, Philadelphia, I think. His
Oh,
parents
that's
were
awesome,
British
Eric.
aristocrats. Sometime in the 1870s, he decided to seek his fortune out west, so he had this train custom built so that he, and some years later his wife, could traverse the mountains and plains in relative comfort.
So Eric, do you try and do like feature films? Do you do short films? Do you do animation, or do you do documentaries, or like what kind of thing is your jam? I went to film school for a couple years and thought I wanted to do film, and then I decided I didn't want to. But yeah, I'm very curious about that, man. Just saw the stream, your first playthrough stream with Huey. Let's go, Countess! Welcome to the stream. House pet sitting. Oh, so you may pop out. No problem at all. No problem. Lucas is younger than Jane. Lucas might be 9, Jane's 12. Okay, yeah. I cannot remember. I honestly, my knowledge of Captive Curse is so minimal.
So he went
It's
west
not
and
my
became a
favorite game at
miner?
all.
All anyone knows for sure is that years after Camille's death, he showed up in Denver with a pouch full of gold nuggets and semi-precious stones, which he used to purchase mining supplies.
You say
He
she's the oldest
refused to
character.
say
That's
how he'd
possible
come
too,
by
actually, yeah.
it, which of
And
course
she's
led
not
to
dead yet,
speculation
yeah.
that he had found a fantastically rich vein somewhere. Although to this day,
Oh, that's awesome,
its
Eric. Right
existence
on, man.
remains unsubstantiated, and its location quite unknown.
And do you find yourself to be more of a writer or a director, cinematographer? What kind of area in film do you prefer to pursue?
I'll let you get back to your writing.
Let me know if you run
stay with
across
the old
anything
friend,
juicy.
right? Oh my goodness.
Hey, how's it going?
Were you able to find anything out about Jake's engineer?
Yeah,
that
exactly,
James
Lynn.
Thurston
Yeah,
guy?
totally.
Good news and bad news. The good news is he had a wife in Copper Gorge, so he may have had children.
The bad news is our internet service provider
Oh,
stopped providing
what?
before we could use our cell phones to find out anything else.
That's okay. We can do more checking when we get to Copper Gorge.
Right.
Oh, I love this cutscene, by the way. I was so thrilled to get this cutscene for the first time. Risha, that's awesome. I had no idea. That's so cool. Yeah, I still gotta finish their her Waverly VOD. I just don't like Waverly Academy at all. But I gotta finish her stream, and then that'll make Trail of the Twister just so much more enjoyable. I'll tell you that. Definitely a writer, but I'd like to get more experience as a director too. For sure, man. That's awesome. Well, good for you. I appreciate you sharing that. That's awesome. Could never look at Charlene the same after hearing Argo Funk mention the flower that's right near Charlene's armpit. Yeah.
Hey there! Welcome to Buell's Old Time Taffy House.
Come on over here.
Welcome, stranger. Listen, you by any chance get here on that private train what's parked out yonder?
As a matter of
Absolutely.
fact, yes, I did.
There's a rumor going around that Charlene Purcell's on board. Is that true?
As a matter of fact, yes, it is.
Hot dang if that don't beat all. I've read every single book that gal's ever
It's
written.
Fatima time.
Best
Let's
writer
go.
ever lived. Did she get off the train too?
I don't think so. She's pretty busy.
Charlene Purcell herself right here in Copper Gorge, breathing the same air as me. Hot dang!
Well,
Welcome, little missy. Go on in and take a gander at what life was like during the heyday of Copper Gorge whilst you sample some of our delicious homemade saltwater taffy.
So this is some kind of museum?
Why, it's the best kind of museum, sister. It's free. You can gape and gawk and ooh and ah to your heart's content. Least you can till I close up.
To those that are asking why I don't like Waverly Academy, I just don't find it interesting. I just cannot gain an interest in playing that game. I don't know why. It just does not click for me. I just can't do it. Can't do it.
Where'd all this stuff come from?
Been in the family for years. For centuries, in fact. See, Buell was my great-great-uncle. This building used to be his general store. During the glory days back in the 1880s, he commenced a pawnbroker, so the miners Copper Gorge was crawling with back then could raise some cash to pay for grub and tools and such. But pretty soon, the mining boom went bust. And there was Uncle
Who scares
Buell,
you more, Fatima
stuck
or
with
Ethel?
a whole
Ethel,
store
100%.
full of junk.
Always Ethel.
Only it wasn't junk to him. Debris from lost lives and broken dreams, what he called it. Couldn't bring himself to get rid of it. So, he passed it on to his kin. My great-granddaddy's the one who come up with the idea of turning the place into a tourist attraction.
And you make money by selling taffy?
And hoodies.
Tourists just love taffy. Especially when you dangle a free sample in front of them to get them hooked. Of course,
Thanks, Libby.
it ain't really
Appreciate
free.
it.
Some taffy on a stick will cost you
Yeah.
2 tokens, which you can get by winning both those games over there.
You love Waverly, but the crimes feel tamer to you, like someone locked in a closet is the big opener. I thought the opening cutscene for Waverly Academy was pretty cool, but yeah, I don't know. It just doesn't do it for me. I love the cover art and the music as well.
How much does it cost to play them?
Well, ain't you the little penny pincher? Fact of the matter is they're free. Unless you go messing with the artifacts I got in here. Do that and you'll be headfirst in the nearest snowdrift before you know what hit you.
Do you by any chance have any of Jake Hurley's things in here?
Jake who?
Hurley. He was a miner. I think he may have left a
Miner?
lamp and a
I
pickaxe
hardly
with
know
your
her.
great-great-uncle.
Never heard of him. Of course, that don't mean his stuff's not here.
Oh,
just
man, my
means you're
back has
just
been
gonna have to
killing me
look
all
around
day.
and see for yourself. But remember, Susie Q,
Don't touch.
Great talking to you.
ditto, little missy.
So much of cosplays for Fatima if there's a meetup. I've seen a couple really good Fatima cosplayers, like really good costumes. Really good costumes. Oh, come on. Alright, that's alright. That's alright. That's less alright. Oh, extra bad. Oh, Andrew, thanks so much for the donation, buddy. Really appreciate it. You had a dream where you encountered Fatima and pulled off her mask with a Scooby-Doo villain. The weird thing is, no one was there. Yeah! That's how they get you. Oh, thanks so much for the donation, buddy. I really appreciate it. There we go. Okay, give me... Come on, baby. Come on, baby. Ah, this is so stressful. No! No! Oh! Come on! I think I'm ahead and then I'm just not. Come on, man. Come on. That is just the worst. It's go fish all over you. This is so annoying. This is my least favorite of the two, for sure. Because the physics of these little pellets are just ridiculous. Epic fail. Yeah, F's in chat for the loss of our miner. Our beardy miner with a gold tooth. Holy cow. I'm just gonna leave it. I'm just gonna leave it as is and read chat. Be more comfortable seeing Fatima out of her costume than seeing Sunny Jr. in the game if they hadn't already done it. Fair enough. Fair enough. The Fs came too late, guys. Let's get some dubs and chat for the win. Let's go! Fantastic. I would love these coins as like actual coins. I think that'd just be fantastic. I'm gonna do red. Oh yes! Woohoo! Can we get some dubs that are even more capitalized than capital dubs? Because that was a win and a half. Holy crow. Fight me, game.
Looks like to
Fight
get some
me.
taffy on a stick, I'm going to need 2 different tokens.
Let's go! I'm insane. I'm absolutely insane. Absolutely insane. It's happened to me a few times, and every time it happens, it's the greatest feeling, because you just get in, get out, boom, gone. Wow. That is just incredible.
J.H.
That is
I wonder if
just
this
incredible.
used to be Jake Hurley's trunk. If this was his trunk, maybe the pickaxe and lamp that I need are inside.
Oh, you went to a horse race today? Oh, that's awesome, Livy Bird. That's so cool.
You still here?
How'd that go?
Do you know what's in that old trunk over
Either
there?
right away or 5 times.
Why?
Exactly, yeah.
You ain't been fooling with it, have you?
Oh, no, of course not. No, I just thought it might contain the lamp and pickaxe that I asked you about before.
Well, if it does, you can forget about him, because it's locked.
Tori,
None
that's
of my
true,
kin
yeah.
have ever been able to figure out how to open it. Not even my cousin Alvin. And he went to junior college.
Would it be okay if I tried to open it?
Well, now, I certainly ain't gonna let you break it open, if that's what you're getting at.
Oh, no, I would never use force, believe me. But in order to try to get it open, I would have to, you know, touch it.
Nope, sorry, not gonna happen, little missy. Unless. Tell you what, you get
Way to
Charlene
greet a
Purcell
customer.
to
You
come
still
in
here?
here so's I can shake her hand, and I'll let you fiddle with that trunk till the cows come home.
Michael Morris, do you like getting saltwater taffy on the boardwalk? I've never done that. We don't have a boardwalk around here, and I've never been to a boardwalk and gotten saltwater taffy. We've got a candy store that sells saltwater taffy, but I've never actually done it at a boardwalk. But I love saltwater taffy.
But
I really do.
Charlena is very busy. What if she won't come?
Then I guess you'll just be out of luck.
No, actually, you will be.
Now, how do you figure
Oh,
that?
Natasha, did the Leafs
Well,
lose?
if you
Oh,
would
no.
just meet her, you'd have nothing to show for it.
That's unfortunate.
Afterwards, she'd go her way and you go yours, and that would be it. But if
Who
you
are
were
they
to,
playing
say,
right now?
get her autograph, well, then you'd have something to hang on the wall and brag about.
Okay, make it so's I can meet her.
And get her autograph.
Oh, but the thing is, she's on a deadline, and if you take her away from her writing, she may fall behind. And if she falls behind, her publisher may pull the plug. And if her publisher
Tampa,
pulls the
that's
plug,
right. Okay,
it
Tampa
could
Bay.
ruin
Yeah.
her career. Do you really want to risk ruining Charlena Purcell's career?
Good heavens, of course not. All right, you just get me Charlena's autograph, and you got a deal. Just make sure she uses my name. I want it real personal-like.
You bet. And your
Autograph?
name is...
Fatima, with an F. None of that weirdo PH stuff.
Okay, Fatima. I'll be right back.
Right on, right on, right on. Oh, what is that? What's on these mugs? I want to see what's on these mugs. I think that's like the miner head on the white mugs, but what's on the purple mugs? I want more Copper Gorge merch, man. That'd be awesome. Autograph with a PH or an F. I'll let you guys decide that one there. Excuse me. Shoot, we walked right past her.
More questions?
I met a huge fan of yours in town who'd really, really like your autograph. An autographed picture would be even better.
Imagine that. Me having fans way out here in the boonies. Well, I'm sure I have a picture around here somewhere. But what I don't have is a pen. Usually I just ask my assistant for one.
I have a pencil here somewhere.
A pencil won't do, dear. It has
You got
to
a puppy
be
named
ink.
Copper Gorge?
See if you can borrow a
what?
pen from somebody.
That's awesome. That's so awesome. All right, I do like the daytime scenes on the train too. I think it's a very I know that feeling of being on like a moving vehicle, or being on a vehicle that normally moves, and then you're getting the opportunity to just not be on it when it's moving. It's just stationary. I don't know. It's weird, but I love that. If that even makes sense.
Glad you dropped in. Lori told me she'd given you a letter from Jake Hurley that says how to find his mine.
That's right. You can read it if you want.
Lori should have given that to me. I mean,
Imagine
I'm
the mugs
the
in
trained
Fatima's
professional
shop
around
had
here.
Game
Let
34
me
on
take
them,
a
right?
look.
Yeah. Fatima knows all that once was and all that will be.
I've seen enough.
He reads like the first sentence, can't even get through
2
that.
words. Useless. Those are just the
Nancy
rantings
drew
of a
liminal
guy who
spaces.
spent way too much of
Oh.
his life swirling mud
Nancy
around
drew in the
Canada
back
in
rooms.
the hot sun. 5-star nut job.
Lori says she found this letter in a wastebasket.
Exactly where it belongs.
Copper from the Fox and the Hound. I haven't seen that film in so long. I really want to see that. 5-star nut job.
Do you by any chance have a pen I could borrow?
Why, I'm surprised at you. Don't you know that every detective should carry a pen?
Actually, I carry a pencil.
Well, as it happens, I got lots of pens. Tell you what, if you can play that Leaping Lizards game I found
Leaping
over
Lizards,
there
let's
and do
go.
better than I did when I played it, which shouldn't be that hard seeing as how smart you are, I'll give you a pen. What do you say?
Sounds good to me.
Okay, the object
it
of
is
the
a very
game is to
sad
get
movie,
rid of
for
as many
sure.
lizards as you can by jumping them with other lizards until you can't jump anymore. Last time I played, I wound up with just 5 lizards. If you can wind up with only 4, the pen's yours.
Welcome to the daylight hours, Abby. it's 2024. Nancy Drew 34 still isn't out yet, and yeah, I mean it's actually 2034, but you know whatever. I'm gonna just save my game because I want a Leaping Lizards thing. Oh, I can't. I can. I'm gonna try and do this without pressing my hotkeys. There we go. Okay. Okay, I think we're good. Okay.
I did it! I won!
Talk about luck. Here's your pen.
Up gets you every time. Oh, up is so sad. It's beautiful. It's very beautiful, but it's
What
sad.
else can I do for you?
You've been a big help.
Anything for a fellow detective.
Has anyone got it down to just 1 before? I think I have. If not, then it was definitely 2. But I think I've only gotten it down to 1, like once or twice. Yeah, I'm not too sure though. That'd be a really good challenge though, would be to get it all the way down to 1. Yeah, I flew. Yeah, I know. It's my favorite puzzle in this game. I love it so much. It's so much fun. Yeah. Leaping Lizards is the bane of your existence. What?
Have you found a pen so I can
Oh, it's such
autograph
good
that
fun.
picture?
I got it from Tino. You can keep it. If you could have it say, to Fatima, that'd be great.
The year's 2702 and a newspaper costs 50 cents or
There you
$50
go.
now. Yeah. I read it as 50 cents. It's like, that's not even that bad.
Anything else?
It's a bargain, but $50, yeah.
I'll let you get back to your writing.
All right then.
Can barely get to 4, let alone 1. Oh, I love it. It's 10:30 here, and you have work in the morning. Oh yeah. Oh, it's okay. Yeah, it's only 8:30 here. I almost said Abby, but no, that's Livy Bird. Thank you so much for hanging out, Livy Bird. Have a lovely evening, and we'll see you later. Cheers.
Yes,
You startled me. Do you work here?
I do.
Was AI?
Are you
Oh, was
looking
that?
for someone?
Yes, Camille Hurley. She
Was that
died
the one
back
about
in
the
the
boy
1800s.
who thought he was a real boy?
Camille. Beautiful crypt, wonderful view, good drainage. Whoever buried her must have loved her very much.
May I go inside it?
You may, but unfortunately you can't.
Why not?
Lynn.
I
That's brilliant.
accidentally dropped the key down the grate that's in front of the crypt. If you can retrieve it, you can keep it. I'm having another one made.
Good
But
drainage.
if you do go into the crypt,
The one with Haley Joel
just
Osment. Okay, yeah, I've
remember,
never seen it before.
you won't be alone.
I've never seen it before.
Well, there's the key.
You won't be alone. Okay, well, let's
I just
grab
need
it.
to find something that key will stick to.
Long and sticky. This voice is so creepy. It's a great voice.
Gotcha.
I love it. Okay, we'll snag that.
In the letter he wrote to his niece, Jake said she should go to Camille's grave and let Camille's goodness rub off
I've
on
never
her.
seen Old Yeller.
Rub as in rubbing, maybe? If I am supposed to make rubbings of these pillars, I'll need a pencil, which I already have, and some nice thin paper.
Pretty Purple Pixie, you want it to be the weekend already? I don't blame you. My weekend started today, actually.
If there's a hidden message here, I'll never find it at this
I don't blame
rate.
you. Copper. You'll never catch me alive, Copper. See you. Green, red, purple, yellow, orange, blue.
This indentation looks familiar.
Green, red, purple, yellow, orange, blue. Been watching The Office for the second time, and I need y'all's opinion. Who is this Grand Strangler? It's totally Toby. Totally Toby. Yep. Oh, I love The Office. Such a good show, man. It's so good. Great animal movies, Homeward Bound. You know what animal movie that I love is Home on the Range. That's a classic. But hear me out, Robert California. Fair enough. Fair enough. I'll give you that one too. Robert California.
There you are. We've been looking for you.
Yeah, you won't believe the lucky break we caught.
Lucky break? Hey, that was the result of good old-fashioned detective work.
It was the result of your insisting we stop for a cheeseburger.
Guys, what's going on?
Well, it turns out that a grandchild of Jake's engineer still lives around here.
What's more, he hangs out at the local diner. Comes in every day.
Apparently, he's pretty ancient.
Ah, and you found that out when you stopped
Here
there
it
so
is.
Joe could get a
Here
hamburger.
it comes.
Cheeseburger.
That's
the thing
it.
is, the owner of the diner wouldn't agree to point the
There
guy
it is,
out
ladies
unless
and gents.
one of us fills in for his short
Most
order
famous
cook.
He's
evening
got to
or
go home and wait for the
line of the
cable guy
night.
or something.
And since Joe here barely knows how to boil water, guess who got the job?
Everyone's just doing cheeseburgers. I love it.
Way to go, Frank.
Oh, and get this. Balducci convinced Lori that Jake's mine is somewhere right here in Copper Gorge, so he, Lori, and John Gray are hiking up the mountain out there even as
Hiking
we speak.
time, baby.
That bumblebrain's gonna find anything.
Sounds like now might be a good time to do some serious poking around on the train.
Good thought.
Hey, I
God
better
bless
get
Joe
going.
Hardy.
Wish me luck.
Right?
I'll go with you. You can make me a cheeseburger.
Oh, I could go for a cheeseburger right now, man. Totally.
Got that autograph?
Got something better, an autographed picture.
Hot dang! She spelled my name right and everything. Go ahead, little missy. Have a go at that trunk. Whatever's inside it's all yours.
Fan-freaking-tastic.
This indentation looks familiar.
Okay, so this one's red, green, blue, orange, yellow, purple, orange, yellow, purple. Everyone's favorite fast food cheeseburger. Oh. Oh, that's a good one. That's a good question. Like a lot. I would probably say Wendy's does the best one for my taste.
Well, here's Jake's lamp. Another slug. Could come in handy. But where's his pickaxe?
Haven't had a burger in so long. Yeah, I do love me a good burger. I'll tell you that. We're gonna talk to you again.
Welcome back.
Have you by any chance ever come across a pickaxe that had the initials JH carved into it?
Why?
Because it used to belong to Jake Hurley, and I really, really need it. I thought
Wendy's
it would be in that
Creek,
old
let's go.
trunk, but it wasn't.
You got that trunk open? Wait till I tell Cousin Alvin. He thinks
Thanks
he's
for the
so
one pitch.
smart. As for that pickaxe, so happens I got it upstairs in my kitchen. Use it to open the coconuts Aunt Lucy sends me every year from
Oh,
Hawaii.
Mackenzie, that
Do you
sounds
think
awesome.
I could have it?
Why, no, you can't have it. How would I open them coconuts?
But your great-great-uncle, do you really
can
think
totally
Buell would
involve Red
approve of
Robin.
you using something that
Yeah,
belonged to some
yeah, for
poor
sure.
miner to
Totally.
open coconuts?
Oh, okay. I'll let you have the pickaxe. After you do something for me.
Sure.
I got a bunch of taffy over there what needs sorting. Just follow the directions
Them
that are posted
coconuts.
by the machine. Them belts get moving pretty
Them
fast,
belts.
so you gotta keep your wits about you. While you're doing that, I'll fetch that pickaxe.
You got a deal.
You got a deal.
There we go.
I love that they made her voice sound muffled, even though she's literally right there putting up Fatima's photo. Brilliant. All right, taffy time.
Wax paper for the taffy.
Look how good that looks,
Would you
man.
mind if I took a piece of
Oh.
wax paper?
Guess I could let you have a piece.
I could totally go for a piece of saltwater taffy right now. That'd be awesome. I'm curious why strawberry's the only one that has little decorations on the wrapper. Never figured that one out. I'm like taffy, not a fan of the sticky stuff. Yeah, I don't blame you there at all, for sure. Terry, welcome to the stream. How's it going? Grapple. Strawberry. Mango. Apple. Apple again. A reject. Strawberry.
I did it.
Finally back for your from your Zoom meeting. Jenny Taylor, welcome to welcome back, I guess. I'd say welcome to the stream, but welcome back. Be hilarious if during one of those taffy sessions, all the taffies are the bad ones you should throw away. Yeah, right? There's a big argument during the meeting too. Oh, I hope it wasn't too nasty. Either way, won't be any arguments here, so I hope you can enjoy the time spent in the stream. So I want to go snoop through the train. Oh, I would love a mango taffy right now. Nancy Drew animated, 100%. That would be brilliant. Absolutely fantastic. Favorite candy flavoring? Lemon, grape, or green apple? It has to be a good grape flavoring. There's bad and good grape flavoring. Same with apple. I like cherry flavoring that's like sour and not like absurdly sweet. Yeah. Yeah. No arguments. Haha, lol. Can anyone play that song on the piano? Those
A
10 notes.
spyglass. I'll bet it's the one I need for Jake's projector.
You love a really artificial banana flavor? Ugh. No, you do you, man. You do you. More artificial, the better. Really? So you like those like little marshmallow banana candies? The really weird ones that like nobody buys except for Abby?
Carbide. Just what I need to make that lamp I found work.
Oh, kiwi high chews? Oh my goodness. I love high chews, man. I love high chews. They're so good. That's what I'm saying, Charity. It's pretty... It's pretty tough. That tone. Yeah. Oh, all too easy. Okay, we gotta go about 7, 10, and 1. 7, 10, 1, 8, 2, 6. I could solve this on my own, but I can't be bothered right now. But yeah. High chews are so good. Love high chews. Oh, Starburst. I haven't had Starburst in so long. Ginger records you're allergic to banana, so if the banana flavoring tastes even remotely real, your body freaks out for a hot second. Really? That's unfortunate. Your friends from Ottawa brought maple candies for Christmas. Haha, nice. Yeah, maple candies are like, they're okay. I'm not a huge fan. They're like, I don't know, to me, they're not really anything special, but.
Okay, looks like this goes here.
But that's fair. I mean, like, if you like
there, it should work now.
have as many as you can. Well, I shouldn't say that. As many as you want. So we got, what, 6 gemstones? Perfect. We got okay, sweet. Fantastic. Okay, I think we're on a pretty good track record right now. So I think we need to do this puzzle, and then and the eagle one, and then everything is good to go for the steam. So we're doing okay. We're at 1 hour and 45, including all the other stuff from earlier. So, yeah. We make a candy called Hugh Chew. I think that's genius. That is genius. A train track record. Oh, sneaky, you are cheeky. Sneaky and cheeky you are. Hi, Chew. Hugh Chews and Nancy Drew. Oh, that's fantastic. Oh, that's great. Got a 1 hour work meeting now. Oh, Candanium. Wow. I got your name right. That's brilliant. I hope the 1 hour work meeting goes well for you. Hugh Chew and the Clue Club. That was a tongue twister for me. My head, I couldn't make that work. Huey Chewis and the Clues. Queen Mountain, that is genius. Oh, that is fantastic. Hugh Clue meetings must always involve Hugh Chew now.
Wisdom, charity,
I love that.
purity, eternity.
I think that's so funny. Why would I be going back here? Let me go this way. I know that if I go this way, it'll trigger a phone call. Oh shoot, I didn't do the eagle pipes.
More pipes. Why am I not surprised?
Oops. Like that. That.
There, that looks right.
Eating jelly babies right now because you're British. Love it. Jelly babies. Hugh Chews the password for the Hugh Crew meetings. Forget scuttled bones. What are we gonna chant at the beginning of the meetings? Can't be Jean Lafitte. It's got to be something cool. That's great. I love it. I want to go buy Chaffee too. Man. 7963. Okay, 7963.
And naturally, we have still more pipes.
Tori, I could totally make the huge Chew wrapper. I just don't know if I'd make a wrapper that everyone likes. But I could do it. I could do it. But I'd love to see what someone else would do. I think that'd be really funny. We'll have a contest who can make the best Hugh Chew wrapper.
That should do it.
How about it's locked? A little bit confused about what you mean there. I'm a little bit confused there, Eric. Jim on a limb. I forgot about that. Yeah. Yeah, it's pretty good. Jim on a limb. Oh, the chant. Oh, sorry, Eric. Yes, for the chant. It's locked. It's locked. Oh, yeah, that'd be good. That'd be good.
I need a pickaxe.
Wait. Oh, shoot. I didn't talk to Fatima. That's why I gotta go back there. Unbelievable. I knew I forgot something. Tex on a Rex and Dave in a grave. I love it. Those are some good ones. You can come and make whale noises. Oh. Are you trying to call my name?
Got that taffy sorted?
No problem. That was easy.
You sneak any freebies while you were at it?
Fatima's horrifying. You've had nightmares about her since since you were a child. Oh, and Jane. Oh, that's so funny. That's terrible.
Oh, no,
but that's funny.
I would never do that.
Well, ain't you
Gotta
the
have
goody
some
two
torque.
shoes?
Excellent.
Truth is, wouldn't have
More
minded too
torque,
much if you
more
had,
torque,
long
more
as you
torque.
fist up to it. Here's the pickaxe. Cracked the handle pretty bad on the last batch of coconuts.
Casey,
Sure you want it?
I know.
Positive.
I kind of just sit here, and I just like move my head a little bit. That's about it.
There you go. Don't hurt yourself.
I won't.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I'm a pretty stationary kind of guy. There it is.
Hello?
Hey, it's Frank.
Hey, it's Frank.
I'm in the kitchen of the diner playing short order cook.
Has that grandchild of Jake's engineer showed up yet?
Just came in with this lady who's even
Tori,
older than he is.
that is
And
brilliant.
Get this.
And get more-
He's a
more and more
retired
excited
miner,
as you get
so every
closer to
time
the
I
end.
finish an order and ring the pickup bell,
That's great.
he thinks it's the mine shaft elevator bell. And for some reason, it makes him start telling his lady friend about his grandfather.
You mean you ring the bell and he starts talking about James Thurston?
Exactly. Of course, 5 seconds later, he's rambling on about something totally unrelated, but I just fill an order, ring the bell, and
Cooking
ding,
time, baby.
he picks up right where he left off. That is, unless I fill the order wrong and the waitress chews me out. She's got a voice like a chainsaw. Very distracting.
Sounds like you better keep your ears open and your nose to the grindstone.
I am. Just wanted to keep you posted.
Well, good luck.
Thanks. Talk to you soon.
Oh, I love this puzzle, man. This is my favorite. Well, I said the leaping lizards, but this is my favorite, second favorite. Onions, jalapenos, hot mustard, bacon, cheese. Onions, jalapenos. What was it? Hot mustard? Yeah, hot mustard. Bacon and cheese? Is that what it said?
So do you know what you want to order yet, Edna?
I'm still
looking.
Did I tell you that my granddaddy was the engineer on a private train owned by one of the richest men that ever passed through Copper Gorge? Jake Hurley was his name. Yes, sir, my granddaddy was Jake's private engineer for more than 25 years. Told my daddy that men don't come any crazier than Jake Hurley.
I can
or
listen to
any
this guy
nicer.
talk all day,
Treated
man.
my
I love it.
granddaddy real well and told him stuff. Real important. Yes, sir.
Jenny
Jake
Taylor, I've
Hurley
actually
told
had
my
pineapple on a
granddaddy
burger.
Things he never told another
It was
living
something.
soul. Not even his wife. I tell you about
I had it a
her,
couple
Edna.
times, actually.
I don't think
I don't think
Camille was her name.
Hayashi, named it for
Camille
John
Dumont.
Hayashi, who was a
That's French, you know.
3D
Of
artist.
course, she died so young that poor Jake didn't have time to tell her anything. According to my granddaddy, one summer day she had a dizzy spell and fell and hit her head. She didn't take well to the heat, see? And sometimes in the summer, when they were going through the desert, why, that train would be just like an oven. Anyway, Granddad said she got right up
Charity,
afterwards
this
and
dude
seemed
is so
okay.
you in 70 years.
But a couple hours later, Jake found her in her room, dead as a doornail. Now, there's another expression that kind of makes you wonder. Dead as a doornail. How can
What do you
something
mean
be
is a
dead
contender
if it
for a
was never
chanter?
alive to begin with? And why a doornail? Why not something else that begins with a D? Like dish rag or dust mop. Dead as a dust mop. That's kind of got a ring to it, don't you think? The way my granddaddy died, that was kind of strange, too. I ever tell you how my granddaddy died?
No, I don't think you did.
My daddy, he came home from school one day to find a railroad official telling his mom that Granddad been found dead in Blue Moon Canyon, Nevada. He was in the engine of Jake Hurley's train, just kind of slumped over with his hands still on the throttle. The strange thing is, nobody else was on board the train, yet the door to the engine was locked and barred. It was like Granddad was trying to keep someone out, like he was running from something, like something finally scared him so bad his heart just stopped. Of course, he was in his 60s at the time, and back then that was old. Doesn't seem so old now, does it, Edna? Here I am, pushing 93 and still spry as a spring chicken.
Pushing
Spring
93?
chicken! Now, where do you suppose that expression came from? I ever tell you about the mine my granddaddy
Chef's choice. All right,
Jake Hurley
this is
found?
what I would actually put on a burger in real life.
A couple years before he died, Granddad told my daddy that Jake found a vein in the mountains somewhere and was mining it all by himself, so no one would steal it out from under him. He wouldn't even tell Granddad where the mine was.
That's my favorite
What
burger
he'd
right
do
there.
is have Granddad drive the train real slow so he could jump off without Granddad seeing him. Then Granddad would pick him up at a prearranged spot a few days later. Oh, they didn't call him Crazy Jake Hurley for nothing. Speaking of crazy, you see how much Abner's charging for a haircut at that shop of his now?
Abby, sorry.
But what's even crazier, but the craziest thing Jake Hurley ever did was tell Granddad the secret to finding
avocado
his
on a
mind.
burger?
He made him
Life
swear to
changing.
tell it to my daddy
It's
and nobody else.
amazing.
Eventually, my dad,
Trust me.
he told me, and it was so bizarre
Avocado
that I
on a
remember
burger
it to
is
this day.
fantastic.
So I sure don't
It
understand
tastes
how it has helped
so good.
anybody find his mind. But since my
It's
dad
not even
didn't tell
ironic.
me not to tell anybody,
It's amazing.
this is what Crazy Jake Hurley told Granddad, word for word. The eye of the tiger is fixed on a star. Zircon lies in fingers that scar. Amethyst floats in a hand from the deep. Citrine is what the foul mouth shall keep. Tourmaline by a soft arm is ensnared. Peridot rests at the foot of the mare.
So
the eye
good.
of the tiger is fixed on a star. Zircon lies in fingers that scar. Amethyst floats in a hand from the deep. Citrine
Charity,
is what
I know.
the
Yes,
foul mouth
exactly,
shall
right?
keep. Tourmaline by a
Avocado and
soft
bacon
arm
burgers?
is
Oh,
ensnared.
Mackenzie, I'm getting excited
Peridot
already.
rests at the foot of the mare.
Frank, are you sure that's what he said?
I'm positive.
How does Frank remember all this? He's got photographic memory of sound.
Are you sure that's all
Something
he
like
said?
that.
Look, this guy was old, okay? I mean,
Yeah,
we're
Jenny Taylor,
talking
that's so true, yeah.
Jurassic. And guys that old don't joke around. They don't have time to. What you just heard is what I heard, word for word.
Got anything else?
Word for
I almost
word.
forgot. You gotta check this out.
It's just an old letter, Frank.
I've
Bet
had
it's
an egg
old
on a
letter
burger.
From Samuel Clemens.
Oh my gosh.
fact.
Where'd you get this?
I found it in the caboose.
Apparently, he and Jake were pen pals.
Wish I had a famous writer for a pen pal.
In fact, I think I actually had, on the same burger I had the pineapple, I think I had an egg on that burger too, actually. Because my friend's mom is Australian, and we had Australian burgers. I say it in quotes because I don't know how. I assume it's pretty accurate because she's Australian, but I'm not 100% sure.
When Joe gave it to me, I about flipped. I know I should turn it over to Lori, and I will, but it's just so darn cool.
I still don't see what the big deal is. I mean, it's not like it's from Mark Twain or anything.
Pineapple on
What?
pizza it's not my favorite thing. I'll tell you that. Eggs are very common on burgers here. Okay, perfect. Good to know.
See you later.
If you need anything, just let us know.
I'd love to see a flashback with Mark Twain. Yeah. Oh, that'd be so fantastic. And with beetroot, I don't think I'd ever want to have beetroot on anything. Ever, really. Disgrace. Queen Man, you can't do pineapple on pizza? Yeah, it's just not it. It's not it. It is for some people, but not for me. Okay, we got the pickaxe. That puzzle's done. So it's just pickaxe and then full steam ahead. Literally. Least favorite puzzle in this game? Oh, Rachel, that's a great question. Least favorite puzzle. If I had to choose, it'd probably be the color wheel puzzles. I don't like those, but that's probably it's not even that I don't like them. I would have to say they're my least favorite of the bunch. That would probably be the one for me. Your husband just heard the sound of Clemens' Mark Twain comment and rolled his eyes. Ha ha ha. Oh. Least favorite character in this game? Oh, least favorite character. Again, I don't know if I have any least favorite characters. I honestly don't think I can say that any of them are my least favorite in the game. I don't think I can. Yeah. I love them all so much.
Oh no. What I need is some duct tape.
Mackenzie, you're a pickled fanatic. You love almost everything pickled. I like pickled carrots, pickled beans, asparagus, pickles, or cucumbers, whatever. Those are definitely my favorite ones, for sure. Haven't really explored too many other pickled things. Right, we gotta talk to the big man.
What's up?
This one.
Would you by any chance have any duct tape?
Got some right there in my gearbox. That's the good news. The bad news is, I can't open the box. It's an antique lockbox that I found in this abandoned monastery I scoped out on my show last year. You can open it with either the key, which I just discovered I forgot to bring with me, or the combination, which you're supposed to be able to figure out just by looking at the box. Fortunately, I didn't put anything critical in there. I've never tried to open it without the key, but if you want that duct tape, go ahead and give it a shot.
Abby, you legitimately know someone with a full phobia of pickles. That is fascinating. Yeah, Little One Cave. Pickled anything just sounds awful to you. Don't even like pickles. That's totally fair. I think if I had to choose a favorite, it'd be pickled carrots. For sure. I love pickled carrots, man.
Thanks, I think I will.
If you get it open, the duct tape's all yours.
If you got a bit of
There's
spice
an
in
image
them,
on each
I
of
like
those
it even more.
buttons. They tell a story, maybe? I bet the animals should start from the left shore.
Severe phobia of birds. No, that one's understandable. I have a fear of being chased by like a chicken. Like that's a terrifying thought to have for me. Pickled carrots for the win. Let's go. Yeah, dude, could you imagine being chased by a bird that doesn't normally fly? Like if I was chased by like a turkey or a chicken or a rooster or like an ostrich, oh, that would be absolutely terrifying. I would be so scared. It'd be like a scene in Cars where they're getting chased by Frank.
There, good as new.
You know?
Sorta.
Oh, I gotta turn the steam on, don't I? Abby, I would not be pleased to be chased by a chicken. That would not make my day. Oh, being chased by Canadian geese is terrifying. Yeah, they are scary birds, those ones. They are scary, scary birds.
Looks like some sort of steam valve.
When your cousin was chased by a chicken? Oh, no. Oh, seagulls at the beach? Yeah. Poking your knees? Poke your head?
Sounds like steam from the engine is moving through those pipes now.
He being chased by an ostrich is kind of amusing. Oh, you'd have to see it to believe it. It would never happen, and I hope it never, ever happens, ever. Your grandmother got chased by a chicken, just had its head cut off. Oh, that is terrifying. Did you know there's a phobia of clouds? I did know that, yeah. I used to tease my mom about being scared by the movie The Birds, but then I watched it yourself. Fair enough, Eric. That'll do it. That'll do it. Nancy Drew's second chance idea gets hunted down and tackled by a Canadian goose. Only in the White Wolf. It's like the chicken thing from what do you call it? Shadow Ranch. You accidentally got bit by a swan at a zoo once? Oh my gosh. How was that? That sounds terrifying. Ever seen the inside of a goose's mouth? It is scary. It's so scary. Yeah, being chased by a turkey would be awful. Just imagine like blah, 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 and it's just like running after you and just like, he's gonna get you. Like it seriously, I will compare it to the scene in Cars where they're being chased by Frank. Absolutely. Here it is! Best cutscene ever!
Darn, I must be missing something.
Wait! I didn't put the gemstones in! LOL! I'm the greatest ever. Never mind. The eye of the tiger is fixed on a star. Zircon lies in fingers that scar. Amethyst floats in a hand from the deep. Tourmaline is what the foul mouth shall keep. Come on. I was so excited, and then nothing happened. It just reversed on me. Oh no. Yeah, Tourmaline by a soft... Whoa, I missed citrine. Sorry. Citrine is what the foul mouth shall keep. Tourmaline by a soft arm is ensnared. Premature celebration, I know. Peridot lies at the foot of the mirror.
Looks like I did something right.
Yeah, you better believe it. I'm the best. Ever. Here we go! That reversal is the best cutscene in the game. I know. That's how they get you. Here it comes, and we have liftoff.
And we have liftoff.
So good.
That's where Jake's mine is. Brimstone Canyon.
So awesome.
Don't you look all excited. What's up?
I think I know where Jake's mine is. Tell the engineer to head for a place in Nevada called Brimstone Canyon.
Way to go. I knew you could do it, Francie.
Not Francie, Nancy.
Here's the deal. When we get
Abby,
there, I'm
brilliant.
going to make sure that you get to be the first one to check out the mine. I'll call everyone together in the dining car, and while we're in there, you slip off the train. Will 10 minutes be enough of a head start?
Jack Sampson, that's genius. That's genius, yeah. Oh, it's just so satisfying to watch that cutscene. The cutscenes are so loud. I would turn it down, but that would require me having to do more work than I want to do.
That'd be great.
Think of it as your reward.
Sorry.
Of course, anything you find in the mine is, well, mine.
Haha.
So if I find out that you've taken something without telling me, let's just say
Excuse
things
me.
could get ugly.
Such an amazing cutscene, man. You will never find a cutscene like that ever again in a Nancy Drew game. I can guarantee that any future game will never reach that level of amazingness. Ever, because you work so hard to get to that point, and then you just you literally pull down the pickaxe, and it's awesome. And then all the lights turn to green, like you're launching a rocket, and then you have this incredibly epic music that just gets crazier and crazier. The gemstones are going all over the place, and it shines a light, and how awesome is that? It's
Don't
so
worry,
cool.
you can trust me.
I have the feeling that thanks to you,
Man, I
we
love
are
it.
about to discover something huge. Great job, Amy.
Thank you.
Like, imagine putting that together at Her Interactive and then sitting there and you're watching. Oh, Maggie, thanks so much for becoming a member. Thanks so much. I really appreciate it. Thank you very much. That's very kind of you. Just imagine seeing it for the first time. You're the developers, you're at Her Interactive, and you're putting it together, and you present that to the team. What is the reaction? Like, I would just say, man, we've got the best game in the world. That's it. We're good to go from here.
Sounds like the train's leaving. Where's it going?
Waiting for the epic cutscene. Oh,
Meg and
thanks,
Joe
Maggie.
will make sure it comes back for me. I hope.
No, I really appreciate that. Thank you so much. Yeah, oh, it's just so awesome. Oh, excuse me. Oh, sorry, this one. Dang it. Already near the end. We're just over 2 hours. It's great.
Whoa!
Josh, do you mean the video with, like, where you did the voice lines for Jim Archer? Because I did see that one. Yeah, I thought it was great. I thought it was really great. Yeah. Seagulls. I just think of the Seagulls song from
Oh, right. This is the entrance to Jake's mine.
Bad Lip Reading.
Whoa, what's going on here? Jake's color wheel seems to be pointing toward purple. Wow, glowing
Rockin'.
lizards. Cool.
Rockin' and
But
rolling.
weird.
Down to the beach I'm strolling, but the seagulls poke at my head. Not fun. I said seagulls. Stop it now. Oh, he's waiting in the bushes for us. It's such a good one. I love the one they're singing in the Snow Speeders too. However that one goes. Hostels on the Hill. That's a banger. And then the other one, where it starts off with Chewbacca singing. In the
Uh-oh. There's some kind of
I don't know what
chamber
it
on
is,
the other
but-
side of those poles.
You
But
are
if I
like
move the wrong
cinnamon.
one, the
Yeah,
ceiling will
so
collapse.
good.
Jake was too meticulous not to have left a clue somewhere as to how you're supposed to move them. Okay, so far so good.
And six.
I should be able to get through there now.
Yeah, so many good bad
Jake
lip reading songs.
Hurley, I presume? Camille. It figures he'd be carrying a picture of her. There's something underneath it.
Not sure they're technically seagulls because there's no sea here. Yeah, you could call them, I don't know, beagles. Just to be gull. I don't know.
Looks like a letter. April 14th,
Might be a bit of a stretch, though. You never know.
1865.
The scariest part of seagulls is sometimes if you have food, they will just start circling. Yeah! Totally.
Your humble friend, Abe.
They'll start poking at your head or poke your knees or
This is from Abraham Lincoln.
whatever, you know.
And April
High
14th
School
is the
Musical.
day
Well,
he
no,
was
I-
assassinated. This letter must be worth a fortune.
That's just what
I
I
was
thought too.
I was never a huge fan of the High School Musical bad lip reading.
See, what I didn't tell you when I gave you that letter Jake wrote to Ruth
Maybe
is
it's just
that
me,
I
though.
also found his diary, which is how I found out he'd gotten to be friends with President Lincoln, and that he'd gotten a letter from Abe that he knew would be so valuable someday that he always kept it on his person. Can I have it?
Sure.
See, I knew if we could just
Yeah,
find
Brittany.
Jake's body, we'd find the letter. And you did it, Amy. You did it. I'm going to be famous. Good famous for once.
So you never really cared about finding Jake's mine?
Nah. I mean, it would have been nice if it was filled with gold and silver and stuff, but this is what I was really after.
And you followed me because you didn't trust me?
I trusted you to find it. I just didn't trust you to give it to me. And now that you have, you know, I'd really, really be famous if I could say I found this all by myself. But even if I got you to lie for me, how do I know you'd keep lying? Oh my gosh. What if there was like this cave-in and we were trapped, but I was the only one who made it out?
Excuse me?
Oh my gosh! That way I could not
Tackle
only
her,
say
Nancy.
that
Just
I
like,
found the letter, but that I tried to save you. Only you did something stupid, and it was all I could do to save myself. Oh my gosh! I'd make the national news for sure, and people would say I was smart and resourceful and courageous even.
Lori, you can't be serious.
That's crazy.
You don't understand. People are finally going to respect me. I have to do this. Sorry.
Lori!
The opening's blocked. I'm trapped.
There's a gap
now
right there,
how am I
Nancy.
gonna get out of here?
Just climb. It's useless. Oh, she has the. Oh, she gave the letter to Lori.
Maybe I could
That's right.
get out of here in this.
Oh, I love this part. Here we go. It's just like the mini golf game. So much fun, man. I love this. Look how awesome this whole environment is. A lot of repeating textures, but still, they had to make this entire long track. Like, that's awesome. That's so cool. Cue the minecart theme to Temple of Doom. Yeah, right? I like this music more than minecart Temple of Doom. Temple of Doom, personally. Mad wishes it could be this interesting, right? I think most Nancy Drew games wish they could be this interesting. Haha, wee, I'm a golf ball, wee! You know what would be really sweet and very complex? Is if there were actually multiple ways that you could go, but only one of them was the right way to get out. Casey, Nancy gets it from her dad. Oh, that is genius. That is genius. Well done.
Corey, are you all right?
Well done.
Nancy, is everything okay?
It is now.
As soon as we discovered you and Lori weren't on the train, we jumped off and hightailed it back here.
What the heck's going on?
I'm sure Lori will be glad to tell you all about it.
Darn you, Natalie!
It's Nancy.
Oh,
Dear
Nerdy
Hannah,
Gamer, that's
some
awesome.
hostess Lori Gerard turned out to be. When her father heard that she'd tried to seal me up in that mine, he canceled all her credit cards and said that from now on, Lori'll have to support herself. She has yet to
The
stop
Countess,
crying.
exactly, yeah.
Tino
exactly.
Balducci told reporters that he knew
How
what Lori
fast does
was up
Lori
to
walk?
all
Oh,
along,
speed.
and said he let Frank, Joe, and
Speed.
me solve the case so we amateurs could enjoy his limelight. Joe was just about to belt him when a big argument broke out between John Gray and Charlena over whether John had really recorded Camille's ghost. She started calling him a crackpot, and then he started calling her a hack. Then, well, let's just say that soon the press was no longer interested in what Tino had to say. As for Jake Hurley, it turns out that his letter from Abe Lincoln is worth a small fortune. Pretty ironic, huh? Jake spent his whole life searching for gold, when all along he possessed something far more valuable. His uncanny knack for making friends.
Aww.
Love, Nancy.
Epic nerd fight. Yeah, exactly, right? Hey, sassy detective, congrats on cracking the case. You've been awarded the title of, it's going to be the most basic one. Oh. I don't get this one too often. Gandhi Dancer Award for being such a whiz when it comes to dancing. I'm so fast. Alright, I love this teaser trailer for the next game. I love it. So we're going to watch it.
Have you ever been to Paris, France? Well, preparez-vous, because that's where my next mystery adventure takes place. I'm going to be the assistant to Minette, a famous fashion designer. I'll be working undercover to find out why she's been acting so peculiar lately, throwing tantrums, firing people. She's even started wearing a mask for no apparent reason. Her studio is in this spooky-looking centuries-old moulin. That's French for windmill. Of course, that doesn't have anything to do with her strange behavior. Or does it? Only one way to find out. Help me solve my next case. Danger by design. À la prochaine.
Oh, sweet. I love Danger by Design. I personally really love Danger by Design. I know not a lot of people do, but I really, really love that game. Nice. So there's a few things I'm going to show off before I finish the stream, because I said I would. Go to here for a quick second, and then we'll bring this over here. So tomorrow is April 28th. Tomorrow is Nancy Drew's birthday, but we'll talk about that in just a quick second here. Brittany, you are so welcome. Thanks for hanging out. Actually, going to put all these back to where they should be. There we go. So yeah, there's a lot of old like art pieces and photographs that were actually used for the game. So I want to just show some of those off here. Yeah, so there's one, which is really sweet. This one's called Among the Bernese Alps. And then there's another one. Oh, I just wanted to open on this screen here. There's this is one of the photos there's Abe Lincoln there. I'm not sure who this guy is. Pinkerton probably, and then John A. McClelland. So it's really cool, and a lot of these are just like kind of in the public domain, which is really sweet. Here's that one with a bicycle. So this is actually a really small image that they had to, crop in there. Oh, and here's the other one, the one beside it with the dude that's like looking off to the left there or to the right. Yeah, there's a whole bunch of really sweet ones. All these like fruit and flowers and such that are really cool. Yeah, there's some really, really neat art pieces that are in the game. So that was one thing I was going to share. The other one was I was going to quickly go over her Interactive's latest video? Just because tomorrow is Nancy Drew's 28th, sorry, 93rd. April 28th is tomorrow, but it's the 93rd anniversary. Actually, hold on. We'll do this. Yeah. Okay. We're going to go to here and then go to here. And we're going to just watch this really quickly. For those that haven't seen it.
I am so excited to be back in studio recording for the newest Nancy Drew mystery game. This week celebrates the 93rd birthday of the Nancy Drew character, so it's even more special to be recording for a new case. This mystery is filled with friends old and new. I'd love to tell you more, but as you can see, it's top secret. Keep watching for updates and a special Nancy Drew birthday greeting.
So there we go. Stay tuned for this Friday, Nancy Drew's birthday. See some old friends and meet a new one too. Yeah, a lot of people just not having it with her, not at all. No, that's and yeah, like a lot of people don't like her, and a lot of people do. So it's rather 50-50. I was very excited to see this video. I really like Brittany. I think she's doing a great job. I saw a lot of people concerned that this video was made recently and that that they're not as far along as they had hoped. But my opinion is that this was actually filmed a while ago and they were prepping for this reveal tomorrow, and got her to say this while they were recording. That's my theory. I'm also very interested in the fact that they show these two colors here, this sort of darker orange and the lighter orange on the cover of the script book. I'm very curious about that because those are the colors that are very similar to, not exactly perfect, but similar to the ones on the logo, right? Like they're not perfect. It might just also be the lighting in the shot, but it resembles this in my eyes. The top secret is just something Nancy's silhouette there. I would love to know what's actually in the script there. I'd love to read that. What else was I gonna say? There's something else here.
And a special Nancy Drew. Keep watching for updates and a special Nancy Drew birthday greeting.
So my guess is that there's gonna be a little interview with Brittany tomorrow, or there's gonna be a video of Nancy talking to us or something. That's my guess. This is almost certainly staged, not from a real session. Oh, it could be that too. Oh, for sure.
Excited to be back in studio recording for the newest Nancy Drew mystery game. This week celebrates the 93rd
Actually, yeah, that's a great
of the
point.
Nancy Drew character, so
that?
it's even more special to be recording
Ginger Records,
for a new
yeah.
case. This mystery is filled with friends old and new.
So filled with friends old and new, so that could mean a lot of things. That could mean that there's gonna be a lot of characters that we know from the past coming back. But it also could mean we're just getting a few and then a bunch of new characters to interact with. So it's hard to know for sure. But
I'd love to tell you more, but as you can see, it's top secret. Keep watching for updates and a special Nancy Drew birthday greeting.
But yeah, either way, I'm happy about this. I'm excited by it. So I'm looking forward to it. And then anyways, tomorrow Kalina is streaming. She's doing a 93rd birthday live stream, so that's going to be pretty sweet at 3:00 p.m. Mountain Time, so 2 p.m. Pacific Time. 2 p.m. Pacific Time, and yeah, it'll be something. I won't be able to make it to the whole thing. I'm hoping to a small part of it, but we shall wait and see in the meantime. So guys, go check out her stream. Yeah, I'm going to be gone all weekend. But next week, we're playing Nancy Drew Danger by Design, so I'm very excited. Yeah, that was good. That was really fun. Thanks, guys, for hanging out. I really appreciated it. Thanks for the donation, Andrew, and for Maggie to Maggie for becoming a member. And Cloak, I'm so sorry what your full... I forget what your full username is. But thanks for gifting a membership to Again, someone I forget. I'm so sorry. But yeah, Danger by Design next week is going to be a good one. I really enjoy it. And that'll be it. So yeah, have a great weekend, guys. And happy birthday to Nancy Drew. We'll see you guys later. And this is the one. That's the one. Thanks, guys. We'll see you later. Bye. I'll put on some less scary music here. Hold on. Give me something good. There we go. That's perfect.